Okay, that's everybody. Today will be a 24-minute day. In the night, CPP, Limestone, you die, the day begins.
Thank you for clearing me down. I would never kill Limestone. That is my pin.
CJ is my top town. I'm never lynching CJ. I am ride or die with CJ for the rest of the game. I've said this is Mafia about a town before to hard defend them.
Gilbert, Josh wants to know why you're so bad.
I'd never kill CBB. That dude's my man.
No, it's so Mafia. I'm ready to kill
we
him.
partnered game with him. I was partnered game.
You know who that
I've
is?
never killed him since then.
It's a
He wants to know.
2 games in a row.
The fact that I hedged on
Y'all killed my pin.
I explained it thoroughly why.
Oh, okay.
There's a satisfaction in it.
Colin's Mafia.
100%. Well done.
I bet he did. He's jealous that I keep pinning Limestone and not him.
I mean, Colin, don't you often say that you like town to win and you feel bad when Mafia stomps?
I'll be honest,
So why is Gilbert alive?
I don't think I'd kill Limestone. I think that guy's got
I
like
feel like the player that kills
The guy
CB.
coming from
I could be
Florida.
wrong.
That's
how
probably
we
like
game.
I tried, but
Kill Gilbert.
Hey, I
I
gotta
tried.
Who's the mob?
How to
Does anyone know?
What do I always say? If you're Mafia, keep Gilbert alive.
Stop with the
Mod.
dumbbells, please.
Oh, I thought you were the mod.
Like every game now,
yeah,
I swear
I
you've
thought you
been
were modded.
dumbbell.
Wait.
Dumbbells.
Wait, Toad's not the mod?
Wait, can someone send me a message?
I was sending all my night actions to poop, dude.
Me too, no.
Dude, B3.
No one's just actually Mafia.
Probably.
So,
He's too cute to lynch, though. Look at him.
Okay, guys.
Rolo, where'd you get that read, Rolo? Wait. Rolo, I want to hear 100% of Rolo's logic behind his
I'm
no
not gonna tell you.
I'm
I'm bringing it up.
You're not
Rolo,
gonna shout
let me
someone
read
pushing on limestone.
No,
No,
Siggy.
I got him, and I'm
those
not
were
gonna say
Mafia, by
why.
the way.
Holy
I sent all our night actions to him. Crap. We need to re-roll the game.
Oh shit, dude, I'm outed.
How
Pope,
We won
don't
day one.
push on me day one, okay? You're muted, Pope.
No one to pay the
I actually, I haven't done this in a long time.
good God.
I've
Is he
never
gonna claim bitch day one?
gotten a good Mafia read. I haven't gotten a good Mafia read early in quite a while. But
were
I
you
believe
the
it's
busy?
happened this game.
You know what?
I'm actually very sure of this Mafia read too, and that's Colin. I'm almost
mind
like
it.
99%.
Let's get him.
He's already done multiple Mafia tales.
I guess a lot, actually.
You're not lying.
Primarily,
list them?
yes. Whenever someone just called you Mafia,
That was me. I'm confirmed. town.
yes, Ian is probably confirmed town. Your response, Colin,
He is
was
pretty tough.
good job or spot on, and then you said very good. You like
I
complimented him.
did that on All Stars yesterday's town.
That's fair, but I think you're way more polite as
Yeah, Siggy,
Mafia.
when'd you get a haircut,
I've
dude?
called you out for this time and time again. When we were Mafia last time, I said you need to be rude because you're not rude when you are Mafia. You are polite.
Okay, well, that's just false. That's just false because I've already been a dick to Gilbert and CJ.
but you're friends with them.
Oh, also,
for
okay, that was the other
Yeah,
that was the
Colin
other thing.
is a pretty close
Let me say this. That was the other thing I was gonna make comment about. He tried to gain
former Colin.
some kind. No, don't second this. I want to continue
just like
to
Ross.
talk about this. He continued. He called
Convince me.
Gilbert. He called Gilbert. Or
Also, I
he
got my
made a
buddy
comment
in
about
Ray.
Gilbert not being killed, which made him town. Right? That was what you were saying, right, Colin? You would have killed Gilbert.
Oh, I don't put night kills in generally unless I feel very strongly
I know you're
about it.
Mafia, dude, and your partner might be.
Gilbert
Your
might
your
be
partner
his
might
partner.
be Noah, but I'm not 100%
Yeah.
sure about that.
That's the whole team right there.
I think that read is good. Colin is just dead.
Gilbert and
I'm actually
I like the way you're approaching this, but you're really wrong.
You can claim it.
I can see why you've come to this logic.
I don't
but
usually tunnel this hard,
doesn't really
Colin.
hold up. It's not really consistent with how I actually play, especially considering I have data, that compromises your evidence against me from.
I
as
believe
soon as
I have
yesterday.
good enough data as well.
Wait.
I want to call
Isn't
Colin.
it data?
Well, we'll see how this goes.
Isn't it
If
data?
you fucking say data, I'm gonna lynch you.
Data.
I almost data
Data.
versus data.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
data.
yourself.
Gilbert, I think your dad
What's
is
the
just
call
wrong,
it?
dude.
Yeah,
Other
your
word.
dad is
So
wrong,
happily.
brother.
There's a Star Trek character.
I've already changed my
Data.
stance a little bit. I think I am gonna let the day go on. I'm gonna evaluate other people, but I'm pretty sure Colin is just Mafia.
Come back to me later. We'll
Get
see.
wrecked,
We'll see.
Colin.
We'll see if anything's
Nope.
changed.
I formal Colin. I've changed my mind again. I just okay.
Okay, let's actually play the game out though. I'm pretty sure we're killing Colin today.
Well, just
Everyone's
give
in
us more
agreement.
time.
No, I've
at
got
least.
Mafia's
four, right?
busting.
That got seconded.
Pope's
You
read's
got
good,
seconded
like-
by Rob. Yeah.
Oh, just for
I'm hard bossing.
Okay, I rescind.
I'm not voting this
All
year,
right,
you think?
I think that this is
I
100%
would, but-
Mafia, but
Yeah.
I don't actually want to formal anybody else either. I don't want any other roles to claim. I don't want anybody else. Like that's it.
Fucking brilliant.
Colin's the Vigi, dude. Get wrecked.
No, I'm not.
What about
I'm not. I haven't claimed anything.
I think Gilbert might be Mafia with Colin as well. That might be another person that I think could be his partner.
I think we already said that.
I think Rolo's like very different from last season. That's why I counted him, but I think every time I do read like that, it's awful.
The only time Siggy really reads me as Mafia is when he's.
Is it the formal?
So.
No, it's been rescinded.
Yeah, you killed last time I was Mafia. Gilbert, that's a shitty read.
I don't care. Last time you were Mafia, you were so hard against me. You got difference checked.
Rob, you have to appeal to the plebs. You have to nurture the plebs to make them feel like they're safe in order to get them to lynch on Mafia Colin, right? Otherwise, we're gonna sleep.
This is the game killing.
Poke, the more you push on me, the harder it is for you to lynch me.
I brought my voting hand.
Alright, Pope, I have a question. I
might phone with you tomorrow.
Right. Now, Pope, be honest. You don't have to include this game. Be honest, though. Have you ever made this play as Mafia?
Yeah, it definitely has.
I have another question for you. How do you think I've played this game so far?
What play hasn't he made as Mafia?
Pretty dog shit, because Colin's.
I think out of the times that Pope could have done this as Mafia, I think this is probably like the most evaluated one.
Yeah, I know. I haven't been evaluating Colin really yet.
Oh, you should.
Oh, okay.
I'm so fucking towny. It's
I
amazing.
Colin's like just like accepted that he's dead.
The more you say you're towny, the less towny you become.
I 100% will not die.
Okay, let's move
I've
on.
counted the votes. I know that there are people
Now you're
that can bring you
challenging
down.
people to vote on you.
Problem is, when we find a Mafia really early, we just lynch them, and then the rest of the game we do nothing. We literally have no information.
Yeah,
It's
so
on to other people.
I
think
have
we know to 6 people
I have
that
four
convinced
agree
us
with
that
the
they
solid
would
mechanics
go
doesn't make
wrong.
any down here. You should not
the
read
fifth
all
read
that.
is.
I'm
It's
gonna
a
talk
shame
more.
you
I
killed
think
him,
that
though.
we
was
probably go
disappointing.
My
Colin.
reads are this. I think that Ian is slightly
I'm
town.
already
I think
talking,
Siggy would be
Gilbert.
super
I think
town. I think Rolo is probably town in this instance. I like what Pope's been doing. What Siggy, Rolo, Pope, and Ian are my town. I'm just gonna go over them.
I believe I have all three Mafia.
Gilbert, you got a lot of confidence in yourself, dude.
Yeah,
It's
after last
Gil-
game, you're
Got
already
a
ready to go
problem?
be at Siggy both town.
All right. Yeah, I do have the goal to do that after last game.
I
The
don't
reason why
believe
is
you would.
Yeah, what the
I
fuck?
do
Why
have the
did you
goal to
shoot
do
me?
that. Very easily, actually. Rolo, your approach this game versus last game,
Ryan, you like
literally
fake claim,
night and day. And I'm not
Yeah,
saying you're like a
yeah.
one-way player. It's you have no levels to your play or
Do you guys know what
anything.
Kappa is?
But the fact that you're night and day in your interaction so far with just the general Zoom as a whole
Oh
has
my
been
god, Gilbert. shut the
drastically
fuck up.
different.
All right, I
think
want to
it's
hear what
just
Noah was
very
going to say
tolerating.
before Gilbert started like talking over it.
Yeah,
I
Gilbert,
genuinely
man.
didn't listen to that. Sorry, Gilbert.
I think that we definitely do lynch Gilbert or Colin because
Ooh,
we can
Oh,
lynch
That's
Gilbert.
the dream. If Noah Colin killed it.
Noah Gilbert
Please let Noah
town.
talk. Please let Noah talk.
Oh, okay. I think that if Colin's Mafia, we get a lot of confirms from it, and I think it's just really good. I think that also, I think his reaction's been pretty bad. I didn't have the read on him until Pope's first response, or when Pope first got him out, and then Colin's response to that was really bad. So I kind of just like I didn't really want to dogpile on because it feels really bad to do at the time, but I'm just going to say it anyway. I think that Rolo's responses, and I think actually Ian's response was really towny when he said I'm confirmed town. I don't think he would have done that if he was Mafia to the response that Pope said to it. I
Yeah,
think that
even
Rolo's
if
been slightly
even
towny.
if Collins is actually town,
Is Mafia, if
Ian-
Colin's town, I think Ian's still town.
I agree, I
think
tend to
that-
agree. Yeah.
I think that
That's a
one
good read.
like, it doesn't go together. It doesn't matter at all.
So
I think
Ian's
that
town?
Siggy is kind of like pushing on Colin, but not really pushing on Colin. It feels kind of weird to me. He's calling like the reactions bad. I think that that's somewhere that could be with Colin that is trying to get town cred for it at the same time, but not trying to actually bury him. So I think that that would be a place to look afterwards. And everyone else has just done like nothing. I think
I
the
know,
Ryan
he's
was
pretty
actually
bad,
a little
no?
dummy when he was talking about Colin. So those are
No,
like
it
my
wasn't.
three right now.
That's
and
not-
Gilbert. I think
that's
Gilbert
not-
when Gilbert gave his
actually,
read
fuck it.
bad.
This is
So
Siggy's
those are my
Noah,
read.
did you
I
see
would
me like
change
try
to
and
a
convince
purple
Ryan
shirt
that
if
Colin
I
was
was
Mafia
Siggy.
too after that?
Well,
Were
all
like,
you said
listening to that
was-
conversation at all?
I saw the conversation. All you said, well, his reactions were pretty bad, right?
I
It
agree.
wasn't like, yeah,
That's pretty much what you said.
Yeah,
so it's
you're
like,
not wrong. I agree that his reactions were
No,
pretty bad,
wait.
but
Alright
it
then.
didn't actually seem like you were trying to get a lot of traction on it.
I feel like your
You know what I
Mafia enemy is either just like you try to throw Scott on me for no reason, or
Well,
that's all I can really think
even
it is.
okay, that's fine. That's fine. Either way, we're not lynching you today, so you can convince me later. I don't really care about it, right? That's about where I stand. Everyone else has done nothing.
Wait, you're saying down? How
Did
do
you
you
give a
start?
read on
started
Gilbert,
the day.
Noah, just now?
What?
Did you give a read
I
on
started
Gilbert
the
just now?
Yeah, so I didn't like his reads.
Good.
The three Mafia team is Water Culto, Colin, and Gilbert.
You are 100%.
How do you
pause for dramatic effect? Wrong. Oh, actually,
Water
sorry,
culture,
you
the
are
reason-
66% wrong. One of them is wrong.
Okay, water culture. The reason I think you're Mafia is because I think if Colin and Gilbert are Mafia, which my read on them is that they are, then Mafia are obviously doing pretty badly this game. And I've been watching you, and you just haven't interjected at all. You haven't known what to say. You just don't seem really happy with the way the game's going.
No,
Counterpoint,
so
Mafia
when
are
Water
controlling
was
the game and they think they're doing really well.
That is also possible, Colin. But I'm saying
Damn, Colin.
if Pope's town and he's right about Colin, then I think water culture is probably.
I already previously stated that I think that Pope's read on Colin is like legitimate.
Right. Ian,
Whether or not it's right,
because
I
of what
think
Noah
that
said,
Pope's
I feel like
read
I
is
don't want to
legitimate.
bury Colin more, but I still want to. So like right after he said like I'm confirmed town, he just picked up his phone and started playing on it. Like
Trying
that's,
to get
that's
that
even
town
more
the whole
mad,
game, the last game. So fuck you,
I know,
Siggy.
I knew you would say
Do
it.
you know
but, like,
what?
I just had
Siggy's
to
just
add on to
Mafia
it.
this game. Everyone needs to accept that and move on. You know, that's how we play now, right? We just.
Siggy, you haven't even
hard played
I mean, I've got
Mafia
real
yet.
reasons.
I have hard played Mafia.
Dude, you gotta win.
I'll second Siggy.
What is wrong?
Oh my God, Rob.
Oh shit.
You claimed
Ziggy
Mafia.
Wiggy accusation.
You said you were Mafia.
Hey, what the fuck
So
are we
we're gonna
doing?
kill you.
I don't care, dude.
Before
If people
we
just talk over, I'm not even gonna defend myself. Like we're like 12 minutes into the day, we're killing Colin. Like
We're killing.
nobody's like
100% dying.
nobody's
Siggy,
voting on
you
me.
want
I'm
to
not
go
going to
this
defend
game?
myself. I just
Push
want
the
time to
button, I
keep
won't
going.
vote.
Just
Siggy,
listen.
push
I
the
just
button, I won't vote.
Just listen. I want people to keep talking over my formal. I want like Rob Alloy, like Water Culture, like Killing Folks,
Rob
CJ,
Alloy, talk to
Halo,
me
all
why
those
you
people to give
second
more
second.
reads and talk about the game because I don't have reads on those.
Rob,
people.
why did you second him?
Siggy
Sorry
is
for the
like
shit,
having
Siggy,
Mafia.
this
He's already clean.
I actually have reason to believe that Gilbert may be more scummy than Colin.
You know,
Even after that whole thing of saying
I think
like,
it's close, Pope. I think it's
I
close.
want to kill Colin
fun
more.
fact.
Look at how Siggy piggybacked off of you, Pope.
That's fine.
He didn't do it in a substantiated manner in the way that someone
Any,
like Noah
anybody,
did.
any,
He
if,
didn't have
any,
other
if
reasons
anybody
the way
wants
that
to
he did.
piggyback
He had
on
no
me,
reasons himself.
I
All
am-
he did was jumping on you
I am
because
not-
he's Mafia who thought there was an
if there's any mafia that want to get on my back, if there's any town that want to get on my back, I don't
keeping
care.
all your reads this game. If you're Mafia, I'd lose to you.
You're not
anyway.
wrong, Colin. I didn't have the mafia read on you. Pope called you mafia. I believe you were mafia.
Hey,
No, mate, I'm knocking you out of the park. Everything you've done is
Baylex, you
Mafia.
have to
3
turn
days
the
ago, you
pulse
went,
time as
yeah,
well.
I'm Mafia,
The
a
time
hard
is
and you were
imposter.
Mafia.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
You're right. I do it every game.
No, you don't do it every game. I have recent evidence that you do this and that you have done it.
You
and it's
do
behavior
do.
that you repeat.
Anyways, when Colin's mean to me,
Shit talk.
Well, hey Rob, can you just rescind, man?
I don't have the formal.
What?
Okay.
I rescind.
Who cares? Like,
thanks.
we're just gonna talk during Siggy's formal. Like, literally, if anybody puts
Halo,
formals
you're
out,
a
we're gonna.
piece
If
of
you get
shit.
formal, ignore it. We're gonna talk during your
This
formal,
isn't me
okay?
being mean to anyone. This is how I always talk to Halo.
Okay, Colin. Colin.
when Colin's
What's
mean
up?
to me, he's
If you're actually a town, Colin, then try and survive here. Like
I didn't
you
like.
have reads. What are the
I
reads of
can't
this kind of game?
die!
Let me give.
Are you the
don't
Virgin? If you're
No,
So-
I
so-
cannot die. Are you
so you're-
reading the
so
game?
you're either the
There are
Virgin-
7 people town reading me in the Zoom. How many votes do I need?
Whose town
Okay.
is
We're killing Colin over
Easy,
Gilbert.
man.
We're killing Colin over Gilbert.
Just lynch Colin.
So the town
Pope,
right
no,
now.
like I don't know why you got. I understand Gilbert's also scummy, but Colin is
Well,
like.
Colin's 99.
Rob
Gilbert's like
Colin.
99.5.
I think
really
slightly like. I think Colin's Mafia in this game.
I'm going to open a window, so please read into this as a Mafia tell. Also, that's Fortnite. Not...
Formal Colin.
I second Colin.
No, what the fuck?
Rescind this formal, Halo.
Okay, I rescind the formal.
Not holy Halo. If you make another formal, I'm gonna kill you.
Are you willing to bet? Will you kill me?
Halo.
I'm on board with Siggy. I'll do it.
You're gonna kill me.
I will second anyone's
hard
formal,
claim.
Halo.
I will second.
Halo is like.
For the first time, I
Even
don't
me.
want to lynch Halo Day one.
Colin, if you're down, you're
I
playing
don't know.
so
Halo does this scummy crap and then expects not to die.
You are so bad.
Oh, I'm not gonna die. End of story.
I'm pretty
Halo,
sure.
are
I've
you
already
because
found
I
this
got
fucking
killed.
I
Mafia.
don't want to lynch Halo. I agree
What more
with
do you want
Pope.
from me?
I don't think Colin's immune or whatever the fuck he's
You
saying.
agree with me?
I
but-
like roll of this game. Like, I don't understand how that makes you
I
bad.
don't like
Anyone who doesn't have CJ as their top down is playing the game wrong, by the way.
I agree with that. CJ Town, what I missed?
CJ's locked on, and if he
Yeah,
isn't,
Yeah.
CJ, I'll say this.
I honestly don't
give
think
you
he
What
would
did
kill
I miss? Why is
But
CJ
if
locked
you
down?
ever-
Because he would have killed Limestone.
He would have killed Limestone.
The way he
100%.
opened up.
Like I
Oh my
hate reading
fucking
into night
God, dude.
like
Logic
zero
is
logic, but like
disgusting.
CJ never fake claims. He's
Okay,
not gonna
you
marry
might
anybody.
hate Night Zero meta, but CJ 100%
I know, that's-
sits there in the Mafia chat, says that I'm not
I
going to
read
play
that
this game if you kill Limestone. Comes out
Cool,
at the
then
start
I'll
of the
play the
day
game
and goes,
without him
"Here's my
because he's a
Mafia team."
liability at that point.
No, he's not. He's in the child.
What the fuck you
I
saying?
was leaving Limestone alive about
The
it.
one thing about that
Jesus
call is
Christ.
if he did say that,
Brian's
and then he
also
doesn't
pretty
play the
Mafia.
game, but as
No,
you
I'm
can see, he
I was
doesn't
just
need
thinking
to play
the
the
same
game.
thing.
Shut your
because
fucking
Everyone's
mouth.
giving him the
By
time.
the
he
way,
does.
I hope
He
Kelly
would game
I believe Ryan.
because he has a killing look
He
in
would
his
be
eye.
so pissed at the Mafia
What
team.
was
He
that,
would
Ryan?
game.
Come back off a little bit, Ryan, but it's coming.
100%.
Oh, I have a killing look.
That was
in
a
my eye
joke.
because I can further.
Can we start adapting that
Oh,
to,
bring it,
to
killing folks.
our
Fucking
Mafia?
bring it, son.
So,
Let's do it.
Colin tried to defend himself by saying that he was being addicted to Gilbert and CJ.
Is that- is that a good one?
Those two are probably
Hard
the
claim,
closest
Pope?
friends that
No.
he has to him.
Just trying to think of all the
they're pretty
different
close friends
signs.
to Colin, and you are far more likely to be like when you're a close friend to someone, you can be a dick to your friends, and like it's fine. Like that's
That
just
one
being
hurt,
friendly.
dude.
So like,
just realized
you
that.
tried to
I wouldn't
say
say
that-
it's fine.
So I'm a dick
I
to
think
my
it's
friends.
fine. I like some friendly dick in this
like,
towards other people.
and that's what Colin did.
No, the fucking word for that.
He was having fun with it,
What a cool.
and like, it wasn't actually mean.
Come on now.
Yeah,
that's
something to
all I'm
say.
doing here.
He
I'm
tried
just
to do
having
that
some
to
fun.
defend himself for like being rude. Secondly, when Colin like started to get like pushed on a lot more, he started to give up. He started to be a lot more jokey. Yeah, when he said that Siggy, he called Siggy like very sarcastically, called Siggy Mafia. And then when Siggy got formaled, he then like actually tried and like actually pushed onto Siggy, thinking like, oh, maybe I can get Siggy lynched.
Just because you interpret it as sarcastic doesn't mean it was sarcastic. It was 100% real. I gave an authentic read on Siggy that he was Mafia. It was quite early in the day. That read has developed and only got stronger since then. I've
Colin,
been
what do you
joking
think
around
I've
since
done
the start.
that-
You can't say that I switched to being
Colin, what has
jokey
convinced you
after
that
at the
I'm more
start of the
Mafia
day I'm
since then?
joking around with my
So
friends.
roll on,
Like,
actually.
that's inconsistent logic. Come on.
Colin, what has convinced you I'm more Mafia since that moment?
Every time you open your mouth, you go, my name's Siggy Wiggy and I'm Mafia. You hard claiming Mafia, I think that was a Mafia ploy. I feel like the way that you handled your formal, you were so happy that that formal landed on you and you thought it was going to get pushed to vote. You thought that it was going all the way from Halo because of how the jokiness was going around and that you were going to gain immunity and that's why you didn't give a shit.
Regardless of the night kills, there's something that
If you would have been Town, you would have tried to defend
and I
yourself.
Going, killing folks.
doing his Mafia yet, so I'm willing to give him a day one pass for it.
Who?
CJ.
Okay.
Oh, I'm ride or die with CJ.
Wait, yeah, ride or die with
POV,
CJ. Never.
I felt like
Okay,
his
wait,
starting off
wait.
Collins very
Shut the
strong
fuck up, Kellen,
and his
folks.
now- What?
Never lynch CJ.
Wait, fuck
Well,
you,
you
Ryan. I
say
already
no
did this
child
first.
this game.
I already
Never
finished CJ first. I want the town cred.
Whoa, guys! Never lynch CJ. I want this to be known.
All right,
You-
I'm hard claiming never lynch CJ, guys. Like,
Is that just in this game or like are we?
Guys, let's CJ, okay?
I think Pope POV is probably
Oh,
down the way he was trying to bury
Pope
Colin.
POV. Did you just full name me, dude?
He's like so towny if he doesn't die
What
tonight.
the fuck? I just
Rob Alloy,
feel like I just got yelled at by mom or something. Like,
Got the S guy.
I think Rob Alloy the fourth is probably. I think that he has some Mafia equity. I think that he jumped onto the Pope
dude,
POV,
Rob Alley the fourth him. Dude.
I think killing folks is town.
way too soon.
I
feel
think-
like-
Wait,
say that again, Kellen.
That's a bad read, Siggy.
I love killing.
He's
idiots all the way
he's
through.
kind of mediocre.
Kellen, are you saying
He's mediocre as town.
are you calling on me as jumping onto
No, Rob.
What is he as
Rob.
Mafia?
Not
I owed you.
mediocre.
I agree. I agree with killing all the way.
The thing where you like you call it
Double
Gilbert
rainbow.
Mafia. I don't think that's necessarily true this game. I think that Gilbert hasn't really done anything alignment indicative. I think he's.
I
Just
disagree.
And that's how
Oh,
you know
what are you
he's
talking about?
Mafia.
Hold on.
Killing folks and Gilbert
that was
are
a
like
terrible
friends
read.
outside of the game, just so you guys know. So you
I'm just gonna make this
Best
easy.
killing
I don't know.
We're gonna get down to brass tacks, boys. There's a lot of towny people in this game. All right, there's a lot of towny people in this game right now.
Halo is the
Primarily,
top of this game. Well done, Halo.
I'm gonna make you the town block. The town block is something like this: Ian, Siggy, Rolo, Pope, CJ.
Wait. How's Rolo in there?
I don't know
I don't
how I
mind
feel about Rolo and
I feel very good about all of those reads. Very good,
so
like
bad.
80% on all of those reads. The only let me say
Why don't
this.
you throw Gilbert, Noah, bloody
No,
killing
no.
folks?
Okay,
His-
those.
Then you can
reads
throw all
actually
the
make
scum in
sense.
together.
All right, so what I'll say is that I am going
I think those
to.
four are all town.
I'm going to formal either Colin or Gilbert, and then I am going to procedurally shoot the other one. You are both dead. Okay. So I'll open it up to a hard claim and a roll claim. That's what we'll open it up to. If at no point you claim, you're dead.
You can't get people to force claim on day one, Pope, just because you're reading the game badly. There's one Mafia between us, which is fantastic. Let's
Pope is Pope. All I'm saying
I
is,
formal Gilbert.
regardless of my alignment or any roles I never have, I'm not
All right, there was a sec.
Gilbert accusation.
All right, Colin is gonna try way harder than you, so it'd be a lot easier to just shoot him. That's it.
But this way, Pope. What if KP stays together?
So this will be easy. If I'm a role or if I'm Mafia, I'm not gonna claim or agree to any of it. So if you shoot me and I happen to
Well, no, we're not shooting you. We're lynching you.
Or then it sucks to be you guys.
No, it sucks to be you.
No, it doesn't.
You just said you're not claiming.
Yeah, I'm not going to claim. In any capacity, regardless if I am or am not.
If you're Mafia, you're not going to claim either?
Exactly.
I'm the
That's
medic,
what he
so
said.
whoever's the cop can claim it.
Regardless, I think my reads are fairly good. And I think the fact that after I said them and after like 3 people said they verbally ignored it, as well as 3 other people or 2 other people, Siggy being one, I think the other person who said Gilbert, those reads are awful or just bad or whatever was Colin.
There's a
it was
formal
Ryan. Thank you.
He
but okay, whoever it was, it doesn't matter. I know Siggy was one of them. Almost all of them, excluding the read I have on Siggy, were literally just put in a town circle that Pope just said with 80%. So either my reads aren't bad and you guys are just kind of a bunch of dicks, or
that's it. Spot
me
on.
and Pope are just mind melding for the most part. We have.
I would say we're not mind melding right now.
Gilbert,
No,
Gilbert, but you had your reads earlier than Pope had him. I think at the time you had him. Pope thinks they're TMI.
So he thinks I TMI. That's fine. Regardless, I'm going to just reiterate them because I don't think anybody past the CPP made a comment.
Everyone heard them.
Then repeat them.
You're gonna get wrecked, Noah. So
I don't need to
what's
repeat
up,
them,
dude?
mate. You're Mafia.
I'm taking you down.
It's Ian Pope, Rolo,
I'm a 2 for
not
2, dude.
CJ, and Siggy.
Gilbert's the hit.
Simple as that. Yes, I did say I did not want to lynch Halo for the first time ever in a day one situation, which is interesting to me. I just don't feel the need that he's absolutely useless or low-hanging fruit or anything in the capacity.
Gilbert, do you think
normally
Colin reduces KP?
I mean, it could, but I doubt it. I doubt KP will.
So you think this is an awful play? You think this play is like game throwing?
I don't think it's game ending. We didn't kill Mafia until
I'm not even the Vigi, dude. I just.
We actually never even killed Mafia. Let's be blunt about it.
I disagree completely. This is the greatest play. I will happily trade my life for this guy.
Cool, Colin. We went as far as possible without killing Mafia.
Oh man,
so,
the will be quiet.
For me, the point.
I am.
So the point is pretty simple to me because it's like. You guys don't necessarily auto lose the game by killing me and Colin in the instance that Pope is Vigi and shoots, even though he just rescinded the claim
I am Vigi.
regardless. And then he just reclaimed it. Cool.
JK.
In theory, you're doing better than we did last game, where we literally lynched nobody. It's just unfortunate.
We lynched one person, by the way. We lynched one person.
Sorry, yeah, we lynched one person.
Wait, did you guys sleep for the loss?
What's 2?
They
slept
all day.
Very end.
Yeah,
I really dislike that with
Hey, Gilbert, who are your scum reads?
I'm actually the Vigi.
My scum reads are
you-
lightly on
Yes.
Noah for his reaction to Ian. Lightly on Noah because I'm uncertain about how he's playing this game. And honestly, I really just have a not good gut feeling on Ryan.
No, I did not rescind the formal.
He rescinded the claim.
I never said I rescind.
I'd have to say my null reads in general are water culture at the moment, Rob Alloy, and then again, Colin isn't necessarily like Mafia or town for me.
You were scum reading Colin earlier though, right?
Yeah, it's not really. It's hard to explain. I just have this feeling that Colin is not going to help town win the game.
Gilbert, would you say you're playing different than last game?
Always.
Yes. I would say I'm absolutely playing different than last game.
Would you say you're a different alignment or role than last game?
Different alignment? No.
Are you a power
I thought
roll?
you said just play the game differently.
What do you want?
Because I firmly believe
if he's a power roll, I want him to claim and not lynch him.
Yeah. If you play the same way every game and you get consistent, then people just base everything off your play, obviously, and it's easy reads. But I don't believe in that, and I'd rather play totally different from game to game to game to like make myself actually have a I don't want to say a challenge because it makes it seem like the game's not challenging because it is. But it's like it creates more fun for me.
If anybody claims they shoot me tomorrow, they're lying. I am the Vigi, okay? No one is shooting me.
Stop talking.
Oh.
Push or rescind.
Is it mine? Push, yeah.
Yeah, the form has been pushed. Gilbert takes second.
Okay, this Lynch is just straight awful. I'm just gonna be blunt on that one. You guys really need to like look at the game. Simple as that.
Okay, we're gonna be voting in 3, 2, 1, vote. Gilbert has died. Go to sleep.
Oh, I'm the only person in night chat? That's great. I mean, would help if Limestone was here, but no. So you're just gonna get big head CPB, and it's gonna be fine. Or not. I don't know. I'm gonna go.
Everyone can wake up. That is everyone. Today will be a 20-minute day. In the night, Ziggy Wiggy, you die. Rolo, you die. Colin, you die. The day begins.
Shot Colin.
I shot Pope. I don't know what happened.
4KP. By the way, Siggy softed Colin.
Next order of business. If there are ever 2 claims this game, one of them is fake. Gilbert was a PR. He's just a stubborn asshole, and we lynched him.
I don't think he was a PR.
Oh, I think he was a PR.
No.
I think
last time. Okay, so it was me and Colin or something. We formed in the previous game. 5 minutes. It was like 5 minutes in the day, and he insta claimed parody cop. So it was really weird if he was again a PR and didn't.
Why the fuck did you guys vote? Like,
you know what I'm saying, Pope?
Yeah,
Right.
I think we can kill Noah now. That's fine.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
I want to hear from Killen and what made you change your mind, Killen, on Gilbert.
Is anybody ride or die with me yet?
No.
Me.
All right, good.
I'm kidding. I'm not.
Oh, why do you want to kill me?
I don't know.
I never town ranked Gilbert. I don't know why people said I did.
You told me I was wrong. I was Mafia reading him, and you told me you thought I was wrong.
I said I think you're wrong. I don't think he's done anything.
We could be in Milo.
Yeah, that's
maybe that's all I want to lynch you.
So
that's true. I guess if you think Colin's a miss, I'm probably Mafia, right?
Let's sleep and find out.
Let's not sleep. I've had enough.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Mike. Are
7?
you guys afraid of sleeping?
Who no voted on Gilbert? Who no voted on Gilbert?
Ryan, CJ.
Well, me, Siggy. Wait, what? You guys fucking voted?
Wait,
CJ didn't.
Who are
CJ didn't vote. It was me, Siggy, and CJ.
You, Siggy, and CJ. I'm gonna make a.
Pope,
I'm gonna make
I think
a
our
weird
town circle is
statement.
us, Ian, CJ, and Ryan.
I'm gonna make a weird.
I think it's really good.
I actually believe that one of the no voters is Mafia, CJ, or Ryan.
I don't think CJ is ever Mafia.
That's made up. CJ's never Mafia, so you're basically calling me always Mafia.
Which
is just.
I don't think CJ is Mafia. I think Ryan.
That's fair.
Shut the fuck up.
Why did you no vote on Gilbert? Why did no Ryan? Why'd you no vote on Gilbert? Ryan, why'd you no vote on Gilbert?
What?
Why'd you no vote on Gilbert?
Because he was like saying at the end of his formal, he was like, "This is just appalling. Like this is terrible."
That was enough. That was enough for you to think.
I actually think that Killing Folks is outed Mafia at this point. I think that He never says anything about Gilbert.
Well,
like,
why
the
the fuck
entire
are we
day.
talking to Ryan? He's giving a horse-ass reason why he no
We
voted.
spent 20 minutes yesterday. Colin was obviously going to get lynched, but then since you were the Vigi, we decided we'll just lynch someone else and you'll shoot him, which makes sense. But like, we're in Milo now. Like, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, we're in Milo now?
Because I was going to finish that sentence with, I'm pretty sure Colin was town and like Gilbert is confirmed town. So like, we're in Milo now from my perspective because I'm pretty sure Colin is town.
See, I'm not sure if Colin.
If you had to, Ryan, if you had to rate Gilbert's defense, what would you rate it?
Like out of 10, like a 4. It wasn't
A 4 is no vote worthy.
No, he was still town, but like,
So his defense was trash, but you still rate him town.
Okay,
So
here's
he's
why
no
I'm
town.
pissed off, because everyone played yesterday, even if Colin was a hit and like Pope wasn't the Vigi, we lynched Colin. Noah pointed it out. We would just troll around. We'd end up getting to final 3. We'd have no information. Games.
Everyone fucking talked. There wasn't that much trolling. Get off your high horse.
No, but we didn't because the lynches were
Hey Ryan, that's not our fault. It's Colin's fault for not defending himself, and he just kept saying, "I'm not gonna get lynched."
But there was people.
He didn't get lynched. He was right.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm
He's
just
a
pissed
god.
off that like I read them both town, and now I may just lose, and I didn't even play yesterday. Like,
I mean, we deserve to lose, honestly. Like, I don't want to be too mean to Colin, but if Colin's town, like, town
Does
deserves to
anyone know
lose.
my reads? No one even asked.
I don't
me
know
for
if you
my
could
reads,
toss
and
it
now
all
we're in
on one person.
No one asked me for my read.
I think he did poor, but like you can't just say it was his own fault.
I don't think it's our fault that he got lynched. Oh, shot.
Well, I do think it's your fault for vote. Like, yeah, like
It's
whatever.
100% Pope's fault, right? He was the only one with any say.
No, it's not his fault. He had a read and believed it, but everyone followed him, and Pope's read was wrong. So
I follow Pope.
What? I mean, his defense was a
Wrong
4 out of
Mafia,
10.
dude.
So
I really dislike.
I thought Gilbert was a
Rob
hit.
was
I thought he
scummy.
was scummier than Colin. I don't blame
Rob
Pope at
is
all.
scummy as fuck, and no one's pushing.
I also thought Siggy was really scummy.
no, there's
so.
a bunch of non-factors, and then there's been scummy people. The non-factors are like Rob, Wada, and and yeah, maybe Halo. The scummy people are like Ryan, Killen.
Why am I scummy?
I'm gonna talk why Killen's actually
not
Mafia
scummy.
this game.
Maybe not.
Yesterday he spends like
I'm the
90% of
towniest
his.
person in the game.
I'm talking, Ryan. I don't think we should let you today. I actually think you are pretty towny. I think that Killen yesterday he talks like 90% of when he was talking about Colin, and then he doesn't really even like talk that much about Gilbert at all. Even if he did at all, I don't remember him talking about Gilbert. I think that he just went along with the lynch if he thought Colin was that Mafia. I think that he knew that even his Barry on Colin didn't even seem that good, right? Like it was kind of like a med Barry on Colin. It felt like he just had to say something to fit in with the crowd. So I think that he just votes on Gilbert and doesn't say anything about it because he knows that that's not going to reduce his KP. So he doesn't really care about it. I think that he is just playing along with the game, not really playing the game. If that
Talking
makes
about
sense.
Ryan?
Wait, who is
No,
this?
killing folks. Killing folks.
For the third time, here's exactly what I said on Gilbert. I said, Ian, I don't think you're necessarily right on Gilbert. I don't think he's done anything Lyman indicative. I think he's just being out there.
Then why would you ever want to lynch him over Colin, who you buried for like 2 minutes?
If you remember what I said when Pope formaled, I said, Pope, I hope you keep your word and formal Colin, just like you said at the beginning of the day, and we lynch him.
Yeah, but you never did any of that. You didn't actually want to push that. You didn't.
I don't
actually
like
say
your
anything about
push
that.
here.
You
No,
were
I
focused
think
on the Gilbert.
Killen's kind of towny.
No, I don't think Killen's towny at all.
Right,
I think that he is Mafia.
Noah said that I didn't give 90% of it.
No, are you actually
Colin.
finished?
I after Colin, I moved on to like Rob, who I said I think like jumped on the Pope train onto Colin a little too early. I felt like it wasn't like very genuine from Rob to do that. I think that Rob could be likely Mafia, especially at like today. His opening I thought was also pretty poor.
Rob's opening.
Move on. Who else did I say? I said CJ. I feel like there's something that CJ has when he's town. I haven't seen him do it as Mafia, so I gave him a day 1 pass.
That's why.
Think that yes. I gave him a day 1 pass.
Pope, you actually think Killing Folks is down?
Yeah, I do.
I think that I think Halo also has Mafia equity.
Killing Folks is Mafia.
All right,
You
shut up.
literally have
think
told me you
CJ's
don't read me as town. Your exact reason.
I
You tell me
think
every
Don's a good
time I
player.
don't read you as town because I can't read you. Why can you suddenly read me all of a sudden?
I don't care about
I
Pope
think
anymore.
that you like putting out the formals and being very.
I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure if
was
Colin is
actually very poor. I think that like you were like disrupting the day, and when we were like trying to get it moving, and like.
And that's why I rescinded, right?
You said that you didn't give any reads, and like instead of giving reads,
why did I rescind if I was disrupting the day? Why didn't I just like keep it going, right?
Just formaling is bad. Like you formaled and then like you rescinded. Like,
that's 10 seconds out of the day. My bad,
causing
dude.
a
Game
break
over.
in the day. That's a disruption. That's what it is.
Halo, where are you at right now?
And instead of
Where
giving
am I?
read, like you said, you decided to do that. That's very scummy.
I'm tired of listening.
I think Pope's town, of course, right? I think CJ's town. I think Ryan's more town than not, and I think Ian's town. I think the Mafia like lied between the rest of you guys. Water Culture got pinged out yesterday. I don't remember who it was from. It might have been Pope. Someone didn't like how like, he was reacting in the game. And I thought the way yeah, sure, I don't care. It doesn't matter. I think his reaction was like pretty poor. And I had actually thought the same thing. I thought like he was not really given enough like Water Culture town that he normally does. Like usually he has like he'll laugh at stuff and he'll kind of interact, but I don't think he really had that same type of vibe. Rob seconded like both my formals, and I don't remember who they were on, Siggy and someone else. And I think that was just kind of scummy. Because I know from my perspective that I was just like messing around, right? And didn't actually like have the urge they were Mafia. But I feel like Rob was like potentially ready to just jump on the formal. What's up, Ryan?
No, you can keep
going.
Are you pre-voting? I think killing folks is Mafia. So originally when the Gilbert vote happened, like in my head, I wasn't gonna vote because I was pretty sure a bunch of Mafia were gonna vote. And I think that's still correct. I think killing folks like.
Wait, say that last line one more time. Run it through.
All right, so like in my head, going into Gilbert being formal, right? I didn't want to vote because I had like this assumption that he was scummy enough for 2 or 3 Mafia to vote, and I just thought that was like really off-putting.
So why would that make you not want to vote if he's scummy? What?
So, right, so like okay, so
you think he's scummy and you think I don't need to vote?
No. So I think it's a town scummy, right? When I'm Mafia,
but
right,
what if he's Mafia?
Right, he's not.
It's confirmed he's not now.
So, I mean, right?
But you can't
when
use
I'm
that
Mafia,
as a reason
like
to
I
vote
know my partners are going to vote because someone's like especially scummy. It's a different type of scummy. It's different. I did end up voting because I didn't think he was a PR, and I felt like he just wasn't going to contribute to the game in a way Gilbert normally contributes. Felt like he was kind of agitated for some reason. Anyway, back to killing folks. I think he played. Yeah, I don't really know what happened. I don't know. His girlfriend
maybe because pushed him back and from town and like
Do you
have
any like 100% dying there?
Like,
so what
okay, if you're told that if you don't get lynched here, you're getting shot in the night, like you're gonna be agitated.
That's fair. Right.
That's
I think
why
killing folks as town. I know he never reads me because he's never right. And if he is town, he's not right this game. And he knows he can't really read me at all. And I think as town, killing folks doesn't want to be wrong on someone and push a wrong read. So that's kind of why I think he's Mafia. Also, the fact he voted on Gilbert, but that doesn't really necessarily mean much. And I think like the way he talked was like, it was like kind of like he was nervous a little. If that makes sense.
Let me ask you a question. Do you ever read on Noah?
That was the next person.
Just yes. Do you have a strong read or a strong opinion?
Read on him? No, dude, I don't.
Okay, you seem like you have a strong opinion of killing folks. Are you scared to go after Noah?
Am I scared to go after Noah? I just don't have a strong read on him.
He's not playing townie, right?
Oh yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think just his interactions he's had throughout the day, like seeing when I watch Noah play, he has like this different demeanor when he interjects. From what I see.
Halo, do you think Noah would know to kill Limestone and Mead and not Limestone and CPB?
Dude, I don't even know what.
All right.
Who fucking cares?
What you're talking about? I don't know what.
Night zero.
I feel like yesterday, when everyone was calling CJ like confirmed town, I think there was Mafia in there. Because it's just like an.
What?
Easy,
No,
like,
it was like Siggy.
counter.
Siggy was the one doing it. He's confirmed town.
Yeah,
right, but there was also other people saying like CJ's
Ryan's
town,
a leech,
right? And I hate that those night zero.
Ryan's a copycat, dude. He just wanted to be like Siggy.
When you put so much emphasis on we're never killing someone because of night zero kills, I think it's really.
Okay, I'm gonna get my stance on the game real fast. I think the town right now is me, CJ, Halo, killing folks, and Ian. I would kill the other 4 people: Noah, Rob, Alloy, Water Culture, and Ryan.
All right, wait.
I agree with you, Pope.
All right, yeah, Pope.
I agree with
all of them.
But I would want to begin with Water Culture.
I agree with everything apart from killing folks, and I would put myself in. I would kill Water Culture, Rob, and Noah.
Also, you should probably reverse all my reads because I'm really bad at this game.
I want to give an odd.
disagree with putting Halo in the.
Like, say,
Pope,
like
you'll be dead by the time we lynch
No,
kill.
CJ, can you do what Pope just
You're
did?
gonna be dead by the end of this day.
Do what Pope
I
just
don't
did?
think so, dude.
Yeah, basically,
Oh,
like,
okay. All right.
gloss over what you think overall.
I'm just gonna follow Pope.
Well, I think
it's worked out so well so far.
I think I'd go
Yeah,
with,
dude. And
Pope
potential
Ian
Milo. I like
Halo
that.
As
Pope-
town.
Pope Ian Halo. Yeah.
Pope
Alright,
Ian
that's
Halo,
good.
and then
Yourself.
I want to find one more, but
Yeah. All right. Let me know if you ever find one more.
Okay.
Wait, who is Mafia?
No, his town was you, Ian Pope himself.
Alright,
I want to look at Noah, and I want to look at
I want to give a really stupid read, and that's that when Colin's Mafia, he can't help himself, and he often gives town correct information. And when I told him yesterday that I thought all three were between Wada himself and it was also Gilbert, he said he thought that there were two of them out of the three that were Mafia.
You shouldn't
He told
read
me-
into it. If I'm giving you my personal opinion, you
He
shouldn't
said
read into
66%.
it.
I just think Colin is more mean to me when he's Mafia rather than when he's town. So him being a little mean to me yesterday, that could have been him as Mafia. So that's why I'm not.
Amazing. We should never live in a world where there's doesn't matter.
If you're mean to CJ, you're gonna die. That's what's going on.
Yeah, if you're mean to me, you have to die.
So
Okay. Oh, I thought it.
They're like,
Thanks, no.
might be wrong with killing folks.
Hey, does anyone have ketchup?
Yeah.
I'm meaning Pope, killing folks, CJ Town. I have a slight Mafia and Rob and Halo.
What?
So I'm reading Pope, killing folks, CJ Town.
Water cooler. What do you think of Ian?
That's fine, dude.
Ian,
Town could
I
be wrong.
don't know.
Yeah.
So keeps on calling Mafia, and I don't understand like the reasons he is doing it.
Do you
So the
really
reason
not
I-
understand water culture? You don't get it at all?
So the one reason I'm getting that you would call me Mafia is that Colin agreed or something.
No. Do you not think that you've been a lot less active in this game, water culture, than you usually are when you're down? You've been less active than everybody here except Rob Alloy and CJ probably, and I think when you're down, you're usually more active.
Killing folks was basically inactive the whole game.
No,
until he
Dylan Fox
finally
has
gave
been
his
a
read.
lot more active than you've been. He spoke up yesterday.
He's talked a lot.
I have given like my reads throughout the game. I haven't given them in a list until now,
I
but
guess
I
I just
have
haven't.
given them throughout the game. Like I said, when Killing Folks did his reads, his first like big group after he's not done anything, he gave a good amount of reads. I said I think he's town. I really enjoyed his reads at the time.
You enjoyed them.
Pope, when did you? Sorry.
Okay, sorry, wrong word, but I said I thought Killing Folks is town. When Rob formaled, what was it, Colin, after Pope said his thing, he like immediately formal Colin. I said I dislike that from Rob. And there's other things that have caused him to be Mafia. He hasn't done much town. When Pope rescinded his Vigi claim, I said I dislike the rescind from Pope because like it would be something really easy for someone to do to just to call one person what's it called
He's confirmed.
Mafia. Yeah. I'm just saying, like I have been giving my reads throughout the game.
Yeah.
I haven't given them in block reads. Which
Pope,
is,
are you like
So I'm wrong
lynching
somewhere.
Noah today? Is that what you're doing?
He's thinking about it.
Yeah,
Pope,
like
when did
he's-
your
I don't-
killing folks read change? By the way,
Whenever he kept responding to you.
really?
I
Yeah,
feel like
your
if we
pressure
let
was weak and his responses were strong.
If we let
Of course,
Pope
his
take
responses
all
are strong
these
if he's
out,
Mafia, right? He
surely
knows
he
what to
can't
say.
be wrong in them all.
Today, I think that CJ is also town. I think that I think that his inquisitive nature during Halo's formal, and then his reads.
He didn't have a formal.
Halo didn't have a formal.
I mean, not formal, but when he was talking.
Wait, did CJ?
I also liked like Ryan. I think that when he came out against me, when I said that he was Mafia, I think he was paranoid because I wasn't actually calling him Mafia. I thought that Ryan was being scummy. He hadn't done much. I think that when he like pushed really hard on me like that, I felt like that was very towny of him.
What do you think about water culture?
Water culture, I don't really have
I
much.
formal Noah.
The last time I tried to
Get the
push on
fuck
water
out! You're
culture,
not following anybody.
I like.
Well, we
I
listened to
pushed
you,
extremely
and you
hard
formal
on
Gilbert, so
water
how'd that
culture,
work out?
and it, like, got him
You
all
voted, so apparently it worked out pretty well.
So I really don't know about water.
Gilbert. I thought he was actually screaming.
Like, I'm gonna be pissed if we just lynch a town and lose the game today, because I hate you guys.
Who do you want to kill then?
I don't know. There's
I
too
feel
many.
like
There's too many
the
questions.
night kills make it more likely that Colin's a hit. I will say that.
Wait, do they? Who?
Yes.
How is
Ziggy,
it?
Ziggy was hard pushing Colin.
It's a mega tryhard kills.
I don't really know about that. I don't think that makes it like a hard.
And Colin is like, for some reason, a big fan of CPB, and that it confuses me. But
He's good for Mafia. He's an easy
So,
message.
Don't kill CJ. Don't kill Ian. I'm not sure on Halo.
We should reevaluate on Ian tomorrow because
We could go water culture.
Other than that, I mean,
We could go water Rob Alloy.
Oh no, that's wrong.
That's me being. That's me
I like
being
Rob
like.
over water.
I feel good with that, Pope. Just leave me
Yeah,
alive.
you would. I know. Shit.
I feel good about that, dude.
I formal no again.
Yeah, cool.
Second me, dude. Bring it.
Water culture. Why should you not be formal, dude?
Because I've given my reads, I've actually like participated
Where
more
I'm
than
not
what Ian typically
Mafia
said.
formally in second, God damn it.
it's almost like
I don't know. Like, what do you expect from me to say?
Not trying to out Rob Alloy.
I expect you to say because if we kill me, we lose the game potentially. That's
Well,
what
that's
I would
obvious.
say.
That's been like brought up like 50 times today.
So like you want to re-stress that point, like we lose the
Ryan,
game.
who do you
If anyone's not thinking about
I think
that,
Halo is like my
then I
strongest.
think that's scummier than if anyone's
No,
thinking
dude,
about it and
stop
saying it
that.
over again.
I don't know.
Dude,
who
you're
I
so
wanna kill.
towny when you're down.
I know, dude. I'm pretty bad.
I
at
formal
the game,
Ryan.
so.
I second
I
Ryan.
like Ryan too.
There's a formal on Ryan accusation.
I don't think you've been that towny. A lot of what you said today was just kind of Y-foamy. It didn't really have any content. That's it.
All right, cool. The biggest reason you don't kill me here is I've been whining about the fact that like we're in Milo, which would mean I just wouldn't be as Mafia. Like, I would be more likely to partner with Colin.
Again, you're just Y-foaming. You're not actually producing
alright.
content, though.
Yeah, because I feel like there's literally no content. Like yesterday just got played out. Like, so like I strongly read CJ's town, never lynching him. I think like the comment Ian made to Colin when like in the middle of yesterday makes like Ian pseudo confirmed town. I don't want to unch them.
What if Colin was at Mafia, though? What if?
No, I agree with the point that like Ian's always town based off the comment, no matter Colin's alignment, because like it doesn't really matter. The
What
way
was that
it doesn't
comment?
matter if Ian is Mafia and Colin is town, like the way like he just doesn't like that interaction just never happens. Like Ian doesn't say that as Mafia.
I think I want to kill Rob Alloy.
Oh, you want to
That's sort of where I'm at, like, but I don't know.
I'm not good on Ryan's.
Like, Rob and Noah are like my two.
Can we formal him since it's end of day and see where he's at?
Yeah, that's how you lynch people in the
Does
game,
anybody-
CJ.
Yeah, I formal Rob. Yeah.
I second Rob.
Look at all those seconds, dude. Feels good.
Rob, I want you to walk me through your mindset of tossing out formals, why you voted on Gilbert, and where you think we're at right now in the state.
Who just seconded that?
I like 3 people.
Me, Kellen, folks, Ian,
No.
Walker.
One, two,
Yeah, I did.
all of us coming.
Ryan.
Yeah. I'm not going to talk about where I was. I thought Gilbert was Mafia. I thought Colin was Mafia. I was wrong.
Why?
With it. That's fine. But he was scummy. Did
Oh,
you listen to his formal?
Yes, I listened to
He
the
said, "Oh, I play different, but I play different every game." Mafia teams might say, "I play different. I play different this game." Don't pay any
By the way,
attention.
Mafia
I
probably
play
just seconded Rob.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
with
but
the
he's
two.
Well,
probably two Mafia.
after the fact, we know he's town now, but I didn't know that at the point, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
He's scummy, and his
It's 3 different scummy people. From
What?
Pope's
Shut up,
perspective,
Noah.
you seconded Rob.
Noah has
Who
a high
cares?
possibility of Mafia.
It's not like a Mafia partner. One a second
There
here.
might only be 2 alive, so what you're saying might not be true.
This is still my phone, but just shut up, Pope. You can be quiet. You're confirmed town. You killed Gilbert. You were wrong. I was wrong. I voted on him. Oh, well. Too bad. I know I'm town. Vote on me to lose the game. That's fine, too.
We lose the game if we vote on you?
I'm town. Lose the
We
game.
don't lose. No, we don't lose if we vote on you in your town.
What if Colin was a hit?
If I'm wrong on Colin and he's not a hit, you lose the game.
No, there could be a medic and there could be a save, and it would go.
That's less likely, but
I'm just saying.
I have to assume there's a medic alive and they actually get a save. Okay. Yeah, let's base the entire game off that happening. Okay. Yeah.
Why did you formal Colin after Pope pushed on him?
I
What
thought
was-
Colin's reactions was sort of Mafia.
So it wasn't the fact, like it wasn't the reason Pope was pushing on him. It was
No.
just the reaction.
It was the reaction. Colin acted like, "Oh, I'm not going to die here." He was utterly confident he wasn't going to die. That is-
Power rolls do that too, by the way.
I don't think Colin was a power roll. My strong towner like CJ, Ian, I think Killing Folks has a possibility of being Mafia. He keeps calling me Mafia. I don't understand his reasoning. I haven't been very active this game. I screwed up the last game. You know, I did formal like 2 Mafia. I didn't vote on them. That's why I voted on people. I think like Noah has a high possibility of being Mafia this game. I think like Killing Folks has a possibility of being Mafia. I think Water Culture has a possibility of being Mafia. I know
Ryan too.
You know, I've lost to Ryan like 4 games, where he's went the final 3 as Mafia and won.
Yeah,
And
you should just lynch me because of that fact.
So who should we formal instead? Who should we formal if this doesn't pass?
So I don't know how I should read Ryan anymore. He can actually project him as Mafia these days. So it's a lot harder to read him. And if I think he's Mafia, it might be because I'm paranoid of him, and I don't want to lose to him again. So I don't think that's a good reason to call him Mafia.
This doesn't pass. Who should we formal, Rob?
Noah. I think Noah has a high possibility of Mafia.
High possibility. No.
Well, I'm not certain.
I think there might only be 2 alive.
If this doesn't pass that, I'm gonna talk to Noah for like a minute or 2.
Yeah, you can talk to me if you want, dude.
No, before we formal, you like.
Rob, like, oh my word.
What? No, if this doesn't pass, I'm gonna snap formal.
Oh, all right.
Hello. I think you projected down.
But I let you get a
decently. But
fine.
Hard lock you as down. I die here. Lose the game. Oh well. Told me I didn't project down good enough.
Push or resend? This formal has been pushed. Rob, you have 10 seconds.
I'm in fact down. If we lose, we lose. Oh well, it sucks.
We are voting in 3, 2, 1. Vote. That is enough. Rob, you have died. Go to sleep.
Night chat. Night chat. Night chat.
It's the Blues Brothers.
Yes.
CPB.
Ew. Why CPB?
Come and entertain the people of the internet. Internet.
People of the internet's very broad.
It's not just the internet.
Broad
it's
and
a big
diverse.
Part of the internet.
The heart
Yeah,
of the
I'd
internet.
say- Yeah, 'cause
the heart, the soul,
Which is
the
one
body.
site out of a billion.
We literally
sites.
lost 4 viewers going into the night phase. I wouldn't know
And
why.
you know exactly whose body I'm talking about.
Mine, right?
No.
I will regret joining this night chat, guys. It's been fun. I will.
Was the message you sent me true, Gilbert? Or was it just a joke?
What?
About your girlfriend?
About your if
Yeah?
Your
What did I
grandfrig.
send you? Holy shit.
you send him stuff, apparently.
Yeah, nothing I sent you was like a statement. It was more like laughing at something said.
Oh, right, okay, so it was a joke. It wasn't like, okay.
Yeah.
Because I found it very confusing.
I was memeing.
I didn't know that girls could do that, basically.
You didn't know girls could break up with guys.
No, oh, see, if we stayed ambiguous, it could have been anything.
Yeah, because you're asking me about girlfriend. Yes, that makes sense. And I also clarified to you in plain text in your fucking deal.
Guys, this night
I'm doing a
chat
heart
is,
thing that I've recently learned over the past few months. You can
Uh,
thank people like CJ for teaching me it. CJ
Wow.
and others taught me how to make the shape with my hands. I
Congratulations.
tried to do this to a girlfriend, not girlfriend, to
Friend that is a girl.
quiet, no,
A
to
crush?
some girl I slept with. Put it in simple
A
terms.
one-night stand?
No, not a one night stand. And I ended up just kind of doing this, like
A friends
yeah.
with benefit? Like, I don't know. Whatever you want with this.
No,
like
you
something
didn't
like that is what I
actually do
ended up
that,
doing.
Colin.
Regardless, hey Colin, after this, you want to play some PUBG?
Probably not, but
Fuck.
maybe.
Okay.
It's possible.
Jokes are there.
We'll see. I've been trying to play multiple games all through the morning and not really succeeding.
Multiple.
Yeah, exactly. That's why you should play PUBG.
That's one that I have to 100% focus on.
You'll have to.
I know
focus
people
on
like Pope
getting
and
better
Watercolder are
accents.
thinking, oh, if that's how Colin plays when he 100% focuses, then
he's fucking bad. Hey,
Focusing.
we played a true
Focusing.
pacifist run until the
Focusing.
last guy stood,
Guys, I'm
and
focusing.
I shot him and we won. True pacifist run.
I cannot answer that statement.
Okay, you can answer that in your groove. Okay.
Good night.
Motherfucker.
Today will be a 16-minute day, and the night, Pope, you die.
Colin or Rob. Or we got a medic save, which I think is.
We do not get a medic save.
Okay, does
CJ.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh my
like,
God.
it's called being an optimist, sir. Like,
Does anyone here think CJ's Mafia? Everyone feels good about
Possible.
CJ, right?
The only reason I trust CJ is for his reaction to the night kills during day one. I have no other thing. I have nothing aside from that.
Entire game.
Huh?
You have been eating food this entire game.
Yeah, dude, these pistachios are
Non-stop.
amazing.
Constantly.
I dislike.
look how fat
Let's just say Halo's
Right,
playing
right.
this game.
So no one has a problem with CJ being
I'm
town.
kidding.
right?
I'm kidding, Halo. Oh my God.
I mean,
Do you
Like,
have
I'm
a red
okay.
check?
Obviously,
Wait,
we're
wait,
watching.
you have a
yeah.
red
Right?
check on CJ?
I mean, does anyone have a problem with CJ being town?
You know, I might be swayed.
Okay, I don't have a red check on CJ, but I do
Alright.
have 2 greens, and I think CJ's town, so I think we just have auto. I have
I fumble
Halo,
Noah.
same.
Fuck. No,
Yeah, go
not
for it,
falling
dude.
for this shit.
Yep,
not
yeah,
falling
you can not fall for it
Not
all you want.
falling
It's why I
for it,
defended
dude.
you so hard yesterday. Anyway, Halo Night 0 because I think I tend to have a good read on him, and then I checked Siggy Night 1 because I thought he was really Mafia, and then I checked Water Culture last night.
No,
That's literally my
no,
exact check board.
No, it's
I'll
not,
say.
dude.
I'll
I'm
say.
not falling for it.
And
Not
I also
falling
think
for
Ian's town, so I think we just lynch Ryan.
Why do
kill folks, and we win the game.
you really check it? Okay, I guess.
Alright.
Halo.
Are you
I
close
was
to
down to
that?
kill killing yesterday.
I'm not saying you're a bad player, but I just wouldn't put you in
And
my
I
like.
forgot
Water
my
Culture.
Does anyone
I was
else
like, oh
in the town circle think Noah is fake?
Yeah, you can think I'm fake all you want, dude.
I
Because
was.
no one else is going to. I'm not even gonna try and
I
break
mean,
it.
it's a game
I
you play
think
if
my
no
people-
one-
Okay, look, hold on, just look at the people alive. You really think I need to do a cop claim to make it through the rest of this game? I don't think I do.
Yes, Noah, definitely.
Yeah, you do.
Halo.
I'm not trying to put you
I
all
will
down.
say
The
this.
thing is, like, most of us are like so gullible that we could easily fall for it, and then
Exactly.
you kill Pope, who it wouldn't fall
Exactly.
for that crap, and just like,
Noah, why did you check Wada over me?
Because town's better than Mafia. That's the main reason.
He had more of a
So he
town
thinks
than
you-
water culture,
Yeah.
and if you,
I thought
if-
when Water Culture was talking yesterday, I thought he was really towny.
Yeah.
I thought about checking
wait,
Ian
wait,
as
wait,
well, but
Who do you want to kill today, Noah?
Yeah,
Then?
we've actually.
I want to kill Killen.
Okay.
You.
And Tomoa, you probably would want to kill Ryan.
I
I'm the
don't
medic.
like.
So
No.
we've
Who's the
actually won
medic?
the game. I'm the medic, and we've actually won the game. If Noah's real here, so like,
But he's
No.
not.
but I'm not saving
I'm not
Noah.
100.
But I'm not saving you.
You're
Yeah,
obviously
you
not
don't need to.
saying Nova
I
tonight.
hate this game.
why?
this
Why are
is
you guys
fucking
doing this to me?
Here's the thing, guys.
Who'd you save next?
That's
Joe?
actually insane.
No, fuck this. Remember what Pope said? If 2 people claim,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Hey, yeah, that's your only
Fuck
out.
this.
That's your only out. It's
Fuck
fine, buddy. We get it.
No, I don't believe this
So Ryan, the thing is, even if you don't save Noah, Noah will never die.
Yeah, because we have auto.
Yeah, we already have auto in that world.
That's
so
okay.
Well, I
the
could
only
die,
way the
right?
Mafia get out
But they'd have to push
No, no,
CJ as
no.
Mafia.
is
They'd have to push
by, like,
CJ as
pushing him
Mafia.
fake.
No, no,
Why
I got
couldn't
this.
Mafia
No, no.
just kill me?
Okay, let's.
So, if everybody's telling the truth here, then killing folks is probably the last Mafia, right? I have a hard time believing that. Well, I mean, I know I'm not Mafia killing.
Okay, I
do
can
I
go.
trust
I
And
can-
everyone trusts.
Hold on.
Everyone
Did
trusts
did
CJ.
So
CJ
my
did
problem
CJ have a
with this is
good
I'm
reaction
Mafia
to the
reading
Night
Halo
Zero?
and
I
I'm
wasn't
Town
paying
reading
attention.
Okay,
Kenny
here's
folks.
why
So
I'm
I'm
not
amazing reaction to the
Why
night
that's
zero.
why this
That's
world
why
is
everyone reads
stupid.
Town.
Okay.
Because
I
why
missed
would
it. I was too
trust
busy playing
Rob?
Me and
Hearthstone.
Siggy
My bad.
both had like the strong town read never lynch CJ from the reaction.
So it was the more so the reaction than the actual kill, right?
Yeah, it
I'm
was
not
like,
falling
oh,
for this. The rest of the town is gonna fall
Okay.
for it, but I'm not.
I think I'm down. I
I'm
think I'm
not
down.
falling for it.
I'm not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it.
Halo, we need you to vote.
I'm not doing it, dude. I don't believe
No.
this shit.
Hey, no,
Okay,
it's
Halo,
not.
even if you think I'm fake, you never lose to me today because it's confirmed not a world of 3 unless the medic got a
Yes,
save in
that
some
is
off world.
correct.
Wait, do we not lose today?
Ryan,
No,
did
you
get a
don't
save?
lose
No, we
today
never
unless you
lose.
think Medic got a save.
Unless
That's the
Ryan
only
got a
case.
save.
No, okay.
I
Medic didn't. Can we just?
Okay.
No,
okay.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that's
Medic
like-
didn't get a save because if the Mafia are going for the win, they don't put KP on Pope.
Did you say
Hold on.
Pope night 1, Ryan?
I have a question, Ryan. Did you, are you
no.
the one who
That's a
said
good point,
unless-
Ian. Actually,
Ryan,
fuck.
Ryan, are you the one who said unless the medic gets a save?
Dude,
tonight?
Ryan is 100% fake.
There's no way there's a medic.
Okay,
Oh,
but
save, not medic. Sorry, medic save.
Whatever. I'm trying to.
Ryan
out.
is
Who
actually
said
fake.
unless there's a
There's
save
no way
tonight?
he's real.
Somebody said
All
that.
right, I'm actually VT, but like, look how it played out.
Oh my
This
god.
is interesting. Alright,
Okay, I'm actually the medic cop, dude. I got him.
I even made up fake saves, but then you asked me there, Noah, and I was like, do I want to actually play this out and try and like convince Noah that I'm the real medic as VT? But like, I don't know. Like, this is weird.
That
The
just,
reason I claimed
like-
was because I thought it might make like Mafia team concede if it's literally just killing folks. But,
That's
like,
dirty.
he didn't.
I'm not.
It's not
No.
If you are town, that's
I need
just
to be
dirty.
the last one. I would have
Okay,
to push
Actually,
on
even if
both
you're
Colin
Mafia
and
using that reason,
Rob
it's still dirty.
on day one, and then
Yeah.
proceed to like just let them get killed.
Whatever.
Like-
I think that there's no way we lose this game. I'm even
Yes,
willing to
we
just
lose
kill
to-
myself off tomorrow. So
We
What do
lose
you
to
mean
you.
you're willing to kill yourself off tomorrow? You're gonna die in the
yeah.
night if you're the cop.
no, I never die in the night because we have auto. Basically, there's almost
Right.
unless people want to push CJ as Mafia, I almost never die.
No. All right. Here's
And they're not going to
kinda-
push CJ as Mafia.
If
I
I was
kind of
Mafia,
think
I'd just kill you
that-
off the lowest.
We
No,
lynch-
you.
That's
The
Halo.
Mafia
You
would
wouldn't
never.
if you actually
Right.
think of numbers, but it's
listen,
fine.
listen.
Like,
We
Okay.
kill killing folks.
if I die,
If
no
Noah's
one's
still
basically
alive,
won. If I die, it's
No.
great.
Sorry, Noah. Who did you check night 0?
if Noah's
I
still
checked
alive,
Halo Night 0. I didn't think he was ever dying, and I had a good
Okay,
read on
all
it.
right.
I'm
And
a
night
good
1 was
player.
Siggy, you said?
Yeah, Siggy. I thought
I'm
he
a
was really
good
Mafia day
player,
one.
boys.
I said
I'm a
so.
good player.
I know what I'm doing. If I, wait,
By the way, I still don't fall for this Noah shit. I'm just saying.
who
I'm
dies in
pulling
the
out
night
on
if
you.
Noah's fake and we lynch
Water culture or
Probably,
CJ.
probably me.
CJ?
CJ could die.
Oh yeah, actually.
I
No,
said
I don't
if
think
you're-
it's CJ. I think
If I'm fake.
That they
So it has to be CJ because
They
they
kill,
kill.
possible that they
they
double
kill
stack?
Ian in the night. They kill Ian in the night, right? Because then it,
No, they
No,
have to
it's
kill
not possible,
CJ.
CJ.
they
There's
kill
no way you
Water
lose
or
today.
Halo because they're-
Why did they kill CJ? Tell me why they. Well, who cares?
Because
Well, it's
Noah
not
can't
the Mafia
die. They
figured it.
yes, okay.
Okay, what the
Um,
fuck? I'm trying to figure the game out for you guys because if Noah's fake, that's how we lose.
Yes,
And Noah only
but we're
kills-
not killing Noah
Regardless,
today,
you just
am I
lynch me
right?
tomorrow.
Oh
You
my
just lynch me
fucking
tomorrow.
God, Ian. Pay
Here's why-
attention. So I'm asking who dies in the night because I know we don't lynch Noah tonight. and
Hold on,
Okay.
let me ask you guys. Do you want me to check?
Okay,
do you want me
okay,
to
fine,
try to
Ryan.
figure out-
Ryan, I will tell you this, Ryan. If Noah's fake, I'm gonna die tonight because I think
You're gonna
he's.
die.
I said that.
I will die
I don't
tonight.
think so.
Halo is correct. If I'm fake, Noah would probably kill me. But
I
now
think
that we brought this up, Noah's less likely. I disagree that CJ dies.
If I'm fake, I'm
think that
killing folks in the night.
I think CJ is less likely to turn around to Noah in Final Five.
So
I
tell me
think
this,
that-
why was Noah asking the
Noah
question
was
about
one of
why
my
CJ is so
lynches
tan?
yesterday.
Yeah.
Noah, if Noah's
Okay.
fake, he was trying to figure out why I
Yeah.
think CJ is so down to know if he needs to kill CJ in the night or not.
Oh, maybe that's possible.
Because if he
Guys, it doesn't matter. You don't lose today.
I
Get
know,
over it.
like,
Either
I
way,
know.
I'm giving you more information tomorrow.
Noah is
I
like probably just like TMIing that he knows that we don't lose today.
What? No,
No,
You never
it's-
lose
It's
today.
obvious that we never
Oh
lose
my
today.
God.
Kevin.
Killing folks. They would have
Unless
split
the
last
ma-
night and it'd be
It is
3 to
obvious,
3.
but, like, I
Yeah.
think that. All right, so
I have an idea, guys.
Noah's fake. I think that it's like.
I have a great idea.
Oh
guys.
yeah, that's
Jay,
true.
to be honest,
Okay, that makes sense.
because I
Yes.
think that
I-
Noah makes this play knowing that his partner will get to Final 3, and I think that CJ is probably one of the towniest people.
All right, guys.
He knows that CJ can win a Final 3 as Mafia.
CJ is not Mafia. Fucking hell.
All
Killing
right,
folks.
guys.
If you get to final
I have an idea for a controversial play. I believe
Double sleep.
Let's hear it.
Double sleep.
I believe we should kill Waterculture today because I still believe he's the most Mafia. That prevents Town from having auto if Noah's real, and it makes the Mafia more inclined to kill Noah in the night. I just think it makes the game easier for us.
What?
No.
That is insane.
You throw it away.
It's so crazy. How could it go
Transmit
badly?
autism through microphone.
Because so what's gonna happen, right? Is you're gonna have the next day where you guys are like, is Noah still real or fake? And then you're gonna kill him, and now you just killed 2 towns, and now what? You lose.
But I mean, if Noah's fake, I think he's probably with Waterculture. Maybe not.
Yeah, that's literally my exact partner, right?
That's what I do when I'm
Why
on,
did
and
we
it's
reach
just
Ian
like,
Town?
oh my gosh, you guys
What?
have it, just go for it.
Can Ian
Like, that's what I
actually
do
ever
when
be
I'm on.
Mafia
I'm
here?
just like, go.
No, Ian's so down, dude. I should have checked him, to be honest. I mean, I think it would make you guys believe me more.
And to be clear, I was like mostly trolling. Like I'm not pushing a lynch on the water culture today. Like I'm not being serious. But
would you guys rather me give you a green tomorrow or go for a red? Like
green.
Check me. No, check me. No, I want you to check me.
Yeah, I'll check you. That's fine.
But wait, why are you asking for like you should be dead?
I'm not dying tomorrow unless you lynch water culture.
Oh, that's true. I might die tonight.
Oh, you're talking about Ian, yeah.
Wait,
I want
I'm probably checking Ryan. I think Ryan's the best check.
No. You're the real cop, okay?
Halo, I don't
so
think
there's two plays they can make because I claimed medics and then rescinded it, so I know the medic's not alive. The Mafia also know that.
Right. If they kill me, there's no win con for Mafia, Ryan, because
there is.
they're not going to be able to push CJ as Mafia. I don't think the CJ's ever Mafia.
If I get the final 3 and CJ's alive, even though I said he's never Mafia, I'm going to try and lynch CJ.
Why?
Because I know I'm town.
I think.
And you're not gonna lynch the other person who is clearly Mafia.
Hey Noah. Hey Noah. Do you really believe that CJ is more town than I am at this point in the game?
No. I think you're more town than CJ.
Oh wait,
I think.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Here's the thing, CJ. I didn't see that reaction you had day 1, so I'm just like taking people's words for it, and I don't know the meta at all. And I think Ian's just played a really towny game.
I don't know the meta.
I still think that you're probably town, and the way people are talking about you, you're probably just town. I think that if you were Mafia, you'd probably play it differently, but I think Ian's just played a really solid game. I think that it is just Ryan killing folks and the game's over.
The team's either Noah or Ryan.
I will say, okay, so I will bring up that I will bring up yesterday a lot of possible Mafia were giving their town list, and so many people had myself and CJ as their top 2 town. So you have to think about it. Alda Mafia trying to win the game by calling 2 town, both town.
Ian, can I just point
it makes me question CJ a little bit because he's done very little aside from his initial reaction to night kills. And I agree.
Here's the thing, Ian. If I make it to final 3, I have the reveal, so I don't really have to worry about it, right?
Ian, I told you.
Fucking no. If I make it,
I told you that CJ's inquisitive nature.
I mean, it's just the truth, right?
And then his reads after, or not Halo's formal, but after Halo came out and gave his reads, CJ was inquisitive during that, and like after Halo's reads, he gave his, and I thought they were very genuine. I think that's why I furthered my town read today too for him.
Yeah, my reads were Pope.
So wait. No, you think the exact team is Ryan, Kellen, Fox, Colin because you think you think me and Kelling voting on Rob, we're never bussing a partner yesterday.
Yeah, probably.
So fake.
And Milo.
It's probably you two and Colin. Or yeah, you two and Colin.
From your perspective, you're saying it's always me and Colin. Like this is why I claim medic because like I realized that,
on Rob, yes.
and it makes no sense. So I tried to like get something out of that, but like.
Here's the thing.
Never tell when Rob is Mafia, dude.
I can also say some other stuff. I'm probably not with Colin because of how hard I pushed on him day 1. I'm not with Rob because I was the one that was pushing the formal onto him day 2.
And he pushed the formal onto you.
Yeah, and he tried to formal me the entire day 2. So I don't know. You can push me with Colin, I guess, if you think that I just bust him day 1. But I think reduction of KP day 1 is so bad, so hard to win for Mafia.
But I know
and it looked like that's the way it was going.
And like the World 2 is either me and Kellen folks or like Noah plus Water Coulter or Noah plus maybe Ian.
Noah plus CJ. It could even be Noah plus Halo.
And no,
luckily none of those worlds are the thing. I think it is just as easy as Ryan and Killen.
It's most likely Water Coulter.
I will say there's a slight chance that it is CJ.
Hey Noah.
But I don't think it's ever Ian.
Hey Noah, what do you guys think about killing Ryan today instead of Killen? I mean, Ryan's gonna hate that, but I think if I'm in Final 5, I can read Killen a lot better than I can read Ryan.
To be honest, I want to kill Noah.
What do you mean?
Good luck with that, dude. You can think I'm fake.
Exactly.
Town like, think he's fake.
Think about yesterday. So Noah like pushed really hard on me. He said that he pushed hard on Rob, but he literally just left Rob as a like secondary. Like he pushed harder on me, and like
I did.
Pope, and he realized that he couldn't do it to me when
Pope defended you. Yeah.
And
who's Noah's partner?
Today he comes out as cop to try and kill me today.
Who's Noah's partner?
I'm not even. I'm saying that you and Ryan. I'm not even saying we're killing just you.
Who's Noah's partner?
Who are you asking?
Halo.
Halo, who are you asking?
It's Wada, Halo, CJ. It could even be Ryan.
Who's Noah's partner?
I don't think it could be. I don't think it would be Ryan.
I thought that CJ's gameplay so far was pretty.
Well, okay, I'm just gonna talk. I also pushed on Water Culture yesterday, so I'm probably not with Water Culture. If you think I'm with someone, it's probably Halo, and I think Halo's been really towny. I think that he'll prove himself throughout the game.
You pointed out yesterday the fact that Mafia would always bust.
Yeah,
No
I
one's
did.
calling
I
me
said that they
down
would.
is
No,
probably
you
Mafia.
misunderstood what I said.
No,
You
you said they would
misunderstood what I
always
said.
second the formal.
I said they would always second the formal that Pope puts out because it's always getting seconded.
Yeah.
Not necessarily push on people. Like, do you think I'm with Killen because I pushed on him? I'm almost never with Killen, right?
Nah,
Just like
you're
the way
not
the
with-
game's
No, we're
going.
never together.
I pushed on Water Culture later on through the day too. I said that the kills should be Water Culture, a Rob, and Killen.
Everyone
Those are the three
said that.
kills. Yeah,
Like,
that's fine. That's fine. That's
Those
fine.
were Halo's
And that's not even
kills,
true.
Ian's
People.
kills, my kills, Kellen's
Yeah,
kills.
yeah, yeah. But
everyone.
people. Yeah, I understand
Thanks,
that.
guys.
I understand that, but I think that. Okay, so here's the thing. Like, right? I actually took stances on people like Killen yesterday that other people didn't. I actually pushed
I
agendas
did.
throughout the. Okay, yeah, you did as well, Halo. But I had a green check on you, and I didn't really care about you. I'm gonna be honest. I just had to defend you.
Wow.
Saying about it.
Wow.
And I think that you also projected town really well, day two.
Yeah,
I
he
was.
did.
Yeah.
What did you say to defend him?
Halo
I think it
Super
was.
Town.
Yeah, I said right after he spoke. I said he's super town. Let's not lynch him.
I'm a little concerned about a Noah Ian world right now because
That's fine. You don't have to
Boys.
worry about it till tomorrow, though. I'll give you a check tomorrow.
Okay, so CJ, I'll tell you this: if Noah and I are together, Noah probably doesn't have to claim comp because maybe it gets suspicious.
I don't
if I'm
think I
alive.
have to claim comp at all. I think that I can outtalk anyone that's alive.
Well, I'll say this, Noah. I think if you're with Water Culture, I think my lynch list was obviously had you and Water Culture in
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like,
I agree.
without a doubt, you two were my next two kills.
Right. I agree with that,
lynch the
but
other one
I
and just win.
I respect myself enough to be able to outtalk, if that makes sense.
I wouldn't even listen though. That's the problem.
All right,
Oh, well, that's just one person though. I
Alright.
convinced Ryan in every game I ever played, dude. That dude never votes on
Alright.
me.
We got 20 seconds
I
left.
feel more killing, folks.
I second.
Is the phone on killing,
I
folks? I
second
think.
killing folks. Yeah.
I'm muted. My bad. Accusation.
Killing, folks. I think I can read you pretty well. So if you are town, you should be able to convince me. Go ahead.
All right. All right. So Noah, I explained like day one he didn't really do much. He's saying that he like pushed on Colin and stuff, but he really didn't. If you actually think back to that day, he didn't actually do too much. Like it was really just Pope pushing hard, and then I came out with my secondary. Like Noah didn't actually like give any hard reads on him. And then yesterday he pushed hard on me and like try to get me mislynched, but like Pope like just shut that down, and so he had to move on to someone else. I think that in the most likely world, it's Colin and Noah, and then Noah's +1, who I don't really know between. I'm leading CJ Town and like Ian Town and Halo Town.
That you said yesterday. What was it? What was it that besides the check that made me go from Mafia to town yesterday to today?
Yesterday, it was your paranoia during Rob's formal when you were talking about like medic saves and like Worlds of 3 and stuff like that. I thought like your paranoia there was like Town Halo. I think that US Town are far more paranoid. I think that like when you were talking about how you were like talking about how you should like people should like flip your own reads and because you're bad. I think that paranoia Town is Halo.
That's so dirty.
Killing, folks. Why did Pope read
yes.
your town?
Fuck you, I'm burning.
Why did Pope read me Town? I don't know.
He said.
Did he say?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He said that he liked his responses to me pushing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
To you or
That's right.
pushing on him?
To me pushing on him.
Killing folks,
Oh,
what do you think
yeah.
Ian formaled you over Ryan, even though he said he would have an easier time meeting you in Final 5 over Ryan?
I was thinking that as well.
I think that Ian is like just trying to get the read today. Like I think he's just like trying to. He gave the end of day formal on me rather than guaranteed. I think that if Ian was scummy, I think he probably would have put it onto like. I think he would have formaled Ryan first.
So if they don't kill
he,
you,
like, does that.
who's your Mafia partner that we lynch?
I mean, I don't have a Mafia partner. I don't know. I think that Noah's Mafia partner is likely in like Water Culture or like. I don't think that Ryan does it. Like.
So who do we
think
kill
that
then?
Water Culture is like the most likely just because of how the rest of the people have been playing.
How do you feel about
But
Ryan's
I
fake
think
claim
that
medic?
Noah's partner.
Yeah, how do you feel about that? Do you think I fake claim medic and then rescind as Mafia?
Well, I mean, I kind of caught you, right?
Yeah.
No, you didn't. I had.
Yeah, I
save
did.
ready.
Not really.
I had saves ready. Pope, CJ, Halo, and like those.
But it saved Pope last night, and you didn't. And you didn't save him night 1.
Yeah, I wanted to hear the answer
I
from
caught
Kenny
you out
Fox,
on that, yeah.
guys.
Wait, I would have saved.
I think that when I
I didn't even realize you called me out. I just gave
when
up.
I said I came out when right after you claimed, I'm like, remember Pope saying that if there are 2 claims, one of them is fake. I think I said that I blurted that out.
That was because he thought Gilbert was PR.
And then like a couple minutes later, you rescinded. So I'm like, you might have gotten scared about like that logic and stuff. That's why it like based on how the rest
that logic scares me. I would just fucking lynch Noah.
I think that like the 2
like what?
Whatever. Like whatever. I think that like the way that game has been playing, Ryan and Water are the most scummy. But I think that Noah's more likely to make this play with a strong town read for a Mafia partner. And that's what's scaring me. And like I think that the most likely is CJ because of like how he plays and like he can like talk through a final 3. Because all Noah has to do is get a mislynch today, he dies tomorrow, and then his partner just has to win final 3. And like Noah is good enough to like think that through. And it's happened a lot. And like this is a
Ian, and I'm
what?
letting him survive. Oh well, I'm gonna die, so
I pushed vote.
Davex.
You might be muted
give
again.
me my 10 seconds this time.
Yeah, 10 seconds.
All right. This is a play that Mafia has done before. I think that it's very like useful for Mafia, and I think that it's very high valuable play for Mafia to do. I think that no, it's just Mafia, and like we're gonna lose to this.
If you would like to vote, you can vote in 3, 2, 1, vote. That is enough. You have died killing folks. Go to sleep. Send me night actions, homies.
We're night chat. We're back again.
What's up, my homies? Look at this night chat. It's 2/3 of the way to brilliant.
Wow. I don't know if you're downing yourself or me.
See that? He never said it could be me. Oh shit.
You know.
He said it couldn't be me, so he knows
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
brilliant.
Poke knows I love that man.
I'm the one saying post brilliant. Fuck yourself, Colin.
I don't have to say it. That's what I'm saying. He knows.
Whatever.
A bunch of shitters in the night chat. Amen, Pazai.
I think the 3 best players in the game are in the night
Posey
chat.
doesn't know what he's talking about. His foreign mind gets it all confused. He's like,
So
oh, look at every
that visual
vector."
reaction I thought was genuine, but it was just you yawning.
So I booked my flight to TwitchCon.
Nice.
Pretty excited.
You sound really excited.
It's gonna be crazy. World Best is renting a house out in. Yeah, it's crazy.
How many of your world best homies have you met IRL?
0.
Oh, so this is gonna be brilliant for you.
Yeah, it'll be
You'll
nice.
like hanging for the first
The whole
time.
Korean team will be there.
That's cool.
A lot of the streamers will be there. EGD and Laura are gonna be there.
Nice.
I don't even know who else.
Give EDG a friendly slap on the back for me.
Yeah. It's gonna be crazy.
Is there salty cooldown?
Nope, no salty cool.
No,
Oh, okay.
Wake up.
because if you ever be a dick, you will never be here again.
Oh, I like that.
Someone,
Pope's hardcore.
someone resubbed. Whoever resubbed, hit the share button at the top right. I don't know who you are.
Yeah, man. Hit the share button.
I can only assume it's Pazai.
You can hit the share button in your graves.
Rip.
Yeah, rip my nuts in your mouth.
No, go fuck yourself.
I'm about to fuck you. Okay, so today's going to be, I forgot how many minutes I put up here. 13-minute day. In the night, Halo, you die.
Ryan's green.
Fuck you.
This game got really hard, dude.
Yeah.
It got really hard.
So suddenly, I'm expected to believe that it's CJ. It's an interesting move of Noah's Mafia because at the end of the day, yesterday CJ was kind of
What do you mean interesting? It's
pushing on
fucking
me.
obvious the movie
Yeah.
with you.
It's so dumb, dude. It's so dumb.
I was 100% expecting that to be red, Ryan. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought the game was gonna end right there. I was ready to fight you.
All right, I'm gonna counterclaim
Kill a
Noah.
Halo.
I knew it.
I have never
I
died.
claim the medic for the
If I
know.
die, I will literally
I'm actually
never
the
play
cop.
ever again.
I green checked the cop. I'm outed.
If I ever get lynched, I'm never playing on this channel ever again.
So CJ,
I checked
CJ,
That's not a good take. Like a good stance.
I don't give a damn. Like, there's no way somebody's that stupid to kill Halo over me. Like,
Okay.
no.
So CJ, I will give you something that is incriminating against you. The only thing people are telling you for what is this, day 4, is from your like 10 minutes in day 1 interaction. You haven't interacted any other day.
I have been interacting. I've been talking multiple times, and I've been talked over. We are 100%. Oh my god! I don't
say
know
it. What are we 100% doing, CJ?
We are either killing Noah or Ian. Like this.
All right. So CJ, so here's the thing, CJ. From both of our perspectives, we know that if we kill Noah today, the game continues, right?
Right, you can kill me.
Confirm. There will have
I don't think it's both of you two.
that dies in the night, right?
How funny would that be if everyone was like CJ?
Yeah, everyone's top to top.
CJ and Ian cleared
So I'll give a bad wife read, and I don't know if this is true, but I think if one of CJ and I were Mafia, maybe we can just kill Noah and get away with it. Although I guess we would still have to fight the other one.
Would have only,
We would still have to fight the other one in final 3, so that's not a good.
Swear to God, if you take me to final 3, you will not live this down.
All right, CJ, you have my word that if I'm Mafia,
At least you guys have it confirmed in final 3. Let's go.
I'll kill you tonight, and I'll duke it out with Water Culture.
Water Culture. Do you just assume I'm town?
I'm still questioning.
I'm killing Noah, dude.
Water Culture, what benefit do I have screen checking you yesterday? I have no benefit, right? You're a lynch that I'm easily getting if I want it.
That's true.
You
that's
have
like
to
the
think
biggest.
I'm the cop.
That's the biggest pro to you. But the biggest, like the negatives, is I had killing folks as like one of my top town.
Well,
on
he
day
can still be town,
2 or
right?
3.
Like, yeah, that's still possible.
And then I had Halo as Mafia. I guess it doesn't matter.
Well, he's confirmed town now.
Okay, all right. Okay, so let me try and clear myself here, right?
Literally, with all the kills in this Zoom, you kill Halo. Like, no offense.
CJ,
All
you're
right.
Mafia. You're
just munching on.
All right, okay, Ryan. All right, does anybody think I'm Mafia here with killing folks?
I actually think
That's
that you're the
probably
more
not the
likely
case, right?
Mafia right now.
Me?
No.
Maybe not with killing folks, but I think you're more likely.
I would probably be with Colin, right?
Yeah,
I'd
I
call
think you're
him
with
out.
Colin and maybe Rob.
Yeah.
Well, we know there's a hit between
Okay.
Colin and Rob.
What was the exact words Colin said to you, and then you rebutted it?
He said I had 1 out of 3 apparently,
yeah.
but I thought he had said
why
that I
does
had
Colin,
2 out of 3.
Colin doesn't
Yeah.
tell his.
So if Colin's
Yeah, you're
Mafia, he
probably
probably
right.
doesn't do that.
Maybe you.
So I'm with Rob and Killen. Rob, who I
Rob's
wrote
probably
on.
not Mafia because
So I'll say, yeah, I kind of
Unless
agree
it's
about Rob
CJ.
not. I mean, I certainly agree with Rob not being
I think
Mafia.
that Rob's
Colin was
partners
the
would
hit.
vote on him if Rob was Mafia. I think that's a good read.
CJ didn't vote on him.
Okay, well, I'll say this, Noah. I just spent an entire game where I lost because I tried to sheep the reads of the confirmed town, and I was only willing to vote if the confirmed town voted. So if I was Rob, why don't I just play the same way and say, hey guys, Pope didn't vote. I was only voting if Pope voted. I hadn't said anything against Rob at that point.
You might have. Here's the thing. I don't know how early you voted or anything like that. So you
I
could have just
voted
put it up
instantly.
yeah, exactly. You could have just put it up instantly and been like,
Can
I
we do
gotta
something?
not look late here, right?
I
Because
don't-
this could be the reduction. Of
I don't know the night kills. Can someone tell me the possibilities of who could be the cop other than Noah, who died in the night? There was the two night
The two initial night kills?
Wiggy Wiggy, Rolo, Colin.
Okay.
Colin is not it, and neither is
No,
Gilbert.
yeah, Colin. Yeah, there's no way that either of those.
What's the
Siggy
friend
Rolo?
Okay, so this is a
Night
point.
Rolo and Night Zeros.
I think.
So this is
the 4 people, and Medic also has to be in there. Pretty
Yeah.
unlikely.
So this is a pointless read to make, but I also saw when Siggy, when he died, he seemed more disappointed than he would normally be if he was just VT. I saw when he turned his camera off, he was like,
That's amazing, Ian.
yeah, thanks,
As
buddy.
soon as I bring this up, you also bring up that point. It would have been good if
Well-
you brought that up earlier.
Well, I don't think we were killing no one in Final 7, right? And
No,
I don't think it's a bad read. I think lots of players are upset when they die as any role. So I don't think it necessarily means.
Die Night 0, right? Like,
Well, Siggy didn't die Night 0, he died Night 1.
oh, Night 1. Well, he could have thought he was playing well. Too.
Oh, Noah's outed.
No, I thought because I didn't know he was the Night 1 kill dude.
Yeah, like how that's the opposite. That's outing him.
I'm kidding, Ryan.
Yeah, I know, but This is bullshit, man. No.
So the thing is,
no,
you can lynch me if you want. That's the thing.
And
I need to lynch you.
in a lot of the games that I've played,
for me. Okay. All right.
Just know that Water Culture and Ryan are down. Whichever one makes it a final 3 is confirmed. That's all you need to know.
I'm dying in the night. Get over yourself, Noah.
No, one of them are definitely dying in the night.
No,
we'll
I'm
see.
dying because whoever's Mafia and they take me to final 3, I will 100% night 0 them whenever I roll Mafia.
Oh, they got it.
100%.
Well, I'm sold. I have no choice. I have no
ridiculous.
I have no choice but to kill CJ in the night, guys. I can't die every night.
This is why I didn't want to kill Killen, but I didn't fight it because it would make it look like I was.
Yeah, so I'll say why though. Okay, so I'll say my read on Killen, and it might not have been correct because it was so late in the game, and he obviously had a stance that the cop was fake. But I've seen when he's town, he's a lot more smiley when he gives film rules, and just throughout the day in general, like he smiles as he's giving his reads. And on one hand, the lighting in his room wasn't great, so maybe I just didn't pick up on the read like I normally do. But until his last 10 seconds, during which he did smile, the entire 4 minutes before that, he seemed very serious.
Water Culture, which one do you think's Mafia between CJ? Or I guess you can think it's me and Ryan, but who do you think's Mafia?
I'm leaning towards Ian, honestly.
Okay. That's
So-
where I'm at. I think you're
So,
right.
Ian,
I think Ian just played a great game.
I dislike the push you did against me early. I think
Why
that's
Water Culture? How can you dislike that push? See, this is my problem, because I've seen you play games as town where I call you Mafia.
Oh,
and,
we're gonna watch final 3. I just
in most of those games, Water Culture, you acknowledge that, yes, my read on you is valid. And,
I just figured it out.
all right, Ryan, shut up. Ryan, I don't know which one of you guys is Noah's teammate, if Noah's Mafia, but I'll say Water Culture, like the stance that you've taken on me being Mafia because of my push on you makes no sense.
That's like the mislynch we need, right?
Okay.
If I'm
Because he's your partner.
Yeah, he's my partner. That's
Ian,
why.
so
Then why do I
Ian-
green check Water Culture? He's the mislynch we need. You can say that for both, right?
Okay, because
my partner.
Yeah, all right. So Noah, you came out. So I think you came into the day yesterday. You felt set on wanting to killing folks, and I think it doesn't matter if Water or Ryan are your teammates. I think you guys lose that game in any case, because myself, Halo, and Killen, I think we're all town hooting each other. Halo might have had a slight scum lead on Killen. I don't remember, to be honest.
Okay,
But
that's
I
fair.
think that-
But here's my counterpoint, right? If I'm with Ryan, we probably need the Water Culture mislynch. If I'm with Water Culture, we probably need the Ryan mislynch, right?
Yeah, but you also need to get a town on your side. So, I mean, tell me, if you were Mafia, what would you have done? Give me a Wi-Fi read on who you would have checked.
I probably would have red checked Ryan.
Your teammates?
Okay, or Water Culture. I would have red checked or I probably would have checked. Okay,
You would have read?
I would have red checked. I'm a smart enough player to think far enough ahead about what I need for mislynches. You and CJ, in my opinion, on the days that I came out, were so towny that it was kind of like I was.
Everyone is just giving this hard town read onto CJ. I don't.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not killing you today, CJ. You're dying tonight. Don't worry. The Mafia has to kill you, CJ.
Dying in the night, like
You're dying tonight for sure. Don't even bother.
Right. It's because of the way that the night 0 went. People are saying that, and I tend to agree
This
with
is
the way
amazing.
that
If
he's
he's dying
doing.
in the night.
Anyway, it's like, what am I? If I'm Mafia, what am I leaving myself open to?
We can bring up the fact. Sorry.
If I'm
you're
Mafia, what is my win condition now? Can I let my partner win in final 3? Is that it? Right?
Yeah. I mean, I think there's a good chance that happening.
No, what do you mean?
Otherwise, you probably lose the game. Like I'm saying, no, I'm pretty sure. I was pretty sure.
I'm not thinking of if I'm Mafia. Now that I said it, that is exactly what I would need to do. But
Yeah, all
I'm
right.
actually the cop.
I don't know which.
CJ, are you ever voting at me today, CJ?
I'm killing Noah.
All right, so I'm also killing Noah today.
But
So we just did one of Water Ryan. Jump
I
on
think if
for
Noah
that.
did check a partner, it's most likely Water Cooler, not Ryan. 'Cause
Okay, yeah.
Ryan was just like.
Yeah, I will say that I don't.
All right, this is good.
I
Formal Noah.
I don't think either Ryan or Water Culture have been that tiny this game. That's the problem.
Just second me.
I second Noah.
Yeah.
Fuck this. He's gonna snap the send. CJ, please get ready.
Actually, you better snap or send.
You're
Ryan.
gonna snap. Like in 3 minutes, you're gonna snap the send and non-promote somebody else. I'm just saying that's what I'm afraid of, right? And that would be the guarantee at
You
that point.
already said you seconded it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's seconded.
Yeah,
You
but
just give the
baby,
accusation.
start the timer.
Formal on CJ accusation.
On Noah, on Noah.
Oh, on Noah. Shit. No, Noah accusation.
I can't mod like
No,
shit.
no, walk off.
Ryan, I want you to rescind Ryan. Let me hold it. God damn it.
No.
Okay, I rescind.
What? Ian,
Accusation.
All right, yeah. I'm the cop. I have a green check on you. You need to rescind.
Okay, dude, that makes it a little more difficult because I'm also the cop with a green check on you, so I don't know where to go from here. But I am going to give what I think about the game. I think that the way CJ is playing today is never Mafia. I think that he wouldn't play like this if he was Mafia. It just feels like a Bush League way to play if you are Mafia kind of thing, and I think that he would only do it as Town. So I think that it just has to be Ian. You can think about the interaction. Basically, if you think I'm fake, you're probably losing in Final 3 is all I can say. The interaction I've had with both Water Coulter and Ryan today and yesterday, I don't think I would have had if I was Mafia. More so with Ryan. So I guess that he probably gets the hammer in Final 3 just because of the way that I've interacted with him alone. I don't think we'd ever do as Mafia. I think that it's going to be hard because I think Ian's played a better game than Water Coulter, but I have a green check on Water Coulter, so it's kind of like I have too much information type of thing, so I know the reveal, so I'm coming from like more information, so I feel like I have good reads on them, but they're not actually good reads, if that makes sense. The way Water Coulter spoke in day 2 after he was pinged out felt really good. He was like, I have been speaking. I have done the stuff this game. I am Town, yada, yada, yada. You guys just haven't been listening to me. I think that was really good. The interactions, I think it has to be something like Rob, Ian, Killen. I don't think he's with Colin. So go with that what you will. I think that he just voted on his partners thinking that he had to and they were getting lynched that day because I think Killen was this. Basically, everyone agreed with the lynch yesterday, so I think he just had to vote yesterday and he wanted to make it look like he wasn't partners. I think Ian's actually a really good player.
Disagree.
That's fine. That's fine. We're obviously from different points of views right now.
You have to be Mafia, Noah.
I am Town.
I don't. Two things that are like nonsense.
That's fine. I don't actually have a lot to say this game, so it feels a little different. I thought Siggy was very Mafia day 1. That's why I checked him night 2. Man, this game just hasn't had a lot of context. I hard defended Halo day 2 after he gave his reads. I didn't want him to have the formal on him. So.
All right. So you really think I'm just killing Noah?
Yeah, I do. I think that you have.
You don't think I can win the game in Final 5 by getting a lynch on Ryan? When everyone's town reading me at that point, everyone's.
I was town reading Ryan more than I was killing folks. So I always wanted to lynch killing folks. I think I had more. Actually, you might have had more say than me yesterday, but I would like to think I had more say. I was going to put it on killing folks right before or right after you did. You did it like right the second I was about to say it. Who do you think I'm Mafia with? It has to be like me, Colin, who I pushed on day 1. Obviously, it wasn't like a super strong push, but I don't know the interaction. And then he tries to push on me all of day 1 as well, saying that why is Noah not in your scum circle? Like. Man, it feels so bad because Okay, so here's the thing.
Yeah, can you talk about that more? Like the Colin interaction?
Yeah, the Colin interaction. Day 1, I push on him right after Pope does, and I say I didn't really want to jump on it because it feels like I'm just jumping on it to jump on it. Jump on it. Yeah, jump on it. And then Colin immediately comes back after me after someone gives a scum circle, and he says, why isn't Noah in there? All Noah's done this day is jump on the Colin mislynch.
What was your read on Gilbert?
My read on Gilbert, I said that he's just as scummy as Colin. That was my
why?
read.
Like any particular reason?
Yeah, it was right after the Colin Pope stuff went on. Gilbert gave a list of reads. It was very reminiscent of when he was Mafia on All Stars a couple weeks ago, maybe like 4 weeks ago or something. It didn't have a lot of emotion. It just had a lot of laundry list. And I thought that was 100% his Mafia play. And I thought that he was very scummy for that. Obviously, I was wrong, yada, yada, yada. Colin was probably the hit. Maybe Rob was as well. I don't know. It's so hard because I don't think that Rob's the hit because of the way.
You almost convinced me.
That's fine, dude. That's when I'm Mafia, I do convince you, Ryan. That's how you know I'm Town. Okay, that's all you have to remember.
Almost, Noah.
I can't. I don't think I can do it. Basically all I'm trying to do is put my checks in a good position for tomorrow because I am Town, but I don't even think I'm going to be able to do that. So I'm sorry. Yada yada yada. Hopefully both my checks project tomorrow.
The form has been pushed. 10 seconds, Noah.
Okay, just look at the interactions I had with both Water Coulter and Ryan tomorrow. It's fine if you lynch me today because you're never losing. I don't think it's CJ and Ian. Ian's probably the Mafia tomorrow. I hope Ryan and Water Coulter project down well enough tomorrow to not be lynched.
That's 10 seconds. We're voting in 3, 2, 1, vote. That is enough. Noah has died.
Night chat. Night chat.
Hello.
Gilbert, how you doing, my friend?
I'm okay. I'm gonna play some PUBG after this game's over.
Hey, dude,
So
I'll
after
play.
this final
I'm ready. I want to win
press.
tonight, dude. I want to win.
All right, so I got Halo. I got Colin. Pope, you want to join? Why not?
I don't know if I want to leave. I want to leave now.
Oh, you want to play now?
I'm probably
Next week I'll be tripping.
Tripping where?
Yeah, I'm gonna go visit my grandmother. And train fare is expensive considering that
There it
she lives
is.
this far away. It's fucking stupid.
Intel. It was Intel. It was me.
Are you watching Liar Liar?
It was me.
It was.
Yo, by the way, these pistachios are really good. The only thing I don't like about
Oh
them
my god, you said pistachios, and I was like, oh my god, pistachios.
is I can't really feel my tongue now.
Yeah, that does happen when you eat pistachios.
You know?
Pistachios are like the best thing on this earth, pretty much.
I opened my window to calm down and get
My
some
mom says I
cool
can't
air
eat
in,
'em 'cause
and it
I make
just
a mess.
pissed it down.
Dude, give
Oh,
zero
wow.
fucks. Your mom's dumb. Tell her to shut the fuck up.
Okay, well. Okay.
Pistachios are like the best.
Colin, dude, you got burned in chat, man.
I got burned in chat. Who did I get
You
burned
got
by?
burned.
I burned you. I said you suck dick.
That's not a burn. That's a statement.
A truth?
Could be.
I don't know.
Oh, Captain said I'm visiting your mom next week.
Where's the burn? I can't be bothered to look for it. Oh, is that a burn?
I guess. I
It's
don't
a burn
know.
against Captain because fuck knows what diseases my mother's got, and I'm not even talking about sexually
Jesus!
transmitted ones. I'm talking about actual, proper, dirty diseases from living in a hovel.
Well, you're a dirty dead bitch. Now go to sleep.
Get wrecked.
Don't look very
Colin.
dead.
Best transition ever.
Oh, okay. We're entering a final three situation. In the night, Ian dies.
Oh, that's interesting. I thought it was always gonna be me while I go to Ian. I had a whole speech ready to go, but
So that kill can like point in both your guys' direction. So with CJ, I think CJ could still push that like Noah's fake, but that's I don't know, questionable.
what do you mean?
I don't know.
Could push it? You mean we're both green checked by Noah, so he has to push it?
I don't know. Okay, so I don't know if Noah is 100%
DJ,
real
what do you
either.
think the Mafia are that are already dead? You're muted.
You're muted.
And Jim.
I don't know. One of you is just dying every night. Zero.
No. I need you to do this.
Okay.
Think about the game. Think about the Mafia.
With Colin being mean to me early, that's usually a sign of him being Mafia, so I think it's him. Which
Possible.
everybody kind of like jumped on, so it's just like it doesn't really matter. A Mafia partner could easily bust there. And then we lynched Noah. We lynched. Okay.
We lynched Rob.
If it's Noah, it's most likely that water cooler is.
Why'd you no vote on Rob?
Because I felt as though Rob was more towny than not when he was giving his formal. And did I vote on anybody? No.
As far as
you
like
didn't kill Gilbert, you didn't kill Rob.
you voted on
Kill
Noah.
Killing Folks, right?
I did. Yeah, I didn't vote on Gilbert. I thought
You haven't been
Did you
like
vote on Killing Folks though? Because I don't have that screenshot.
I don't remember.
You did. You killed
I
Noah.
don't,
so you
yeah,
killed someone.
I don't think I voted on killing folks.
All right. Yeah, but if the Mafia is calling Noah, then like you voted pretty well.
If it's calling Noah and then water cooler, then I've had the entire team. But the fact that you like cut Ryan kind of just fought Noah and you were just like, you are so full of crap, sir. There's no way you're just fake.
Yeah.
I thought that was just so much more towny.
Water cooler.
Rather than water cooler just sitting there for like 2 days and not really doing anything.
I hate that read on me,
So
but
CJ has to think that Noah's Mafia, and
yes, 100%.
They also should think, or both of you should also think, that I'm not with Noah because of the way I played it, where he in Final 7 and then in Final 5 and then me lynching him, I guess I could sort of bust him, but like it's stupid. So like, yeah. So CJ, from your perspective, if you think you shouldn't, if you think I'm not with Noah, then or like you can't call Noah Mafia and like not
Yeah,
think
that's the main world
I disagree with that. So
cooler, but I have been fooled by you before, where you have just like hard separated from your partner Ryan when you fought with
yeah, I bust like
fought with water cooler.
Yeah,
oh my god, we fought with each
and
other.
Final 5, yeah,
and I broke on Davex because of that.
And then he like destroyed me too.
But it doesn't matter because one of you is going on my night 0 list forever. So
that's interesting.
I told you not to. I told you not to.
I'm sorry, Water. Like you're getting
you guys were so warned. I don't even care if you were night 0 game 1. You will get night 0 the second game. I don't.
I'm fine with that.
Are you 100%? Ryan, are you going with CJ being 100% down here?
I did not say that.
Okay, because you're acting.
I literally warned you. And
CJ sort of omgussy, and if you don't talk to him like you think he's down, he just pushes on you.
It's just like when I'm Mafia and I say, "Do not kill
talking
this person."
to him in a way where he thinks.
Oh, okay. I kind of like.
You guys think these are some empty ass threats? They are not empty ass threats. You will.
No one cares about your threats. Me and Walker only care about winning this game.
Well,
yes.
Yeah. One of you is trying to win, and I don't know who it is. But
this is interesting.
You know, whether you win or lose, you're still getting night 0, so it doesn't matter to me.
Okay.
What's gonna roll Mafia against CJ?
I don't know. I may never roll Mafia again. I haven't rolled.
That means you can't night 0 anymore.
So you're lying to us then, and what stops you from lying to us now? You know.
No, I said if I ever roll Mafia again, every time I roll Mafia, you two are getting night 0 as long as you guys are in the game.
See. The biggest thing about CJ is the interaction at the very start of the game.
That's the only thing that people. Yeah.
Like I'm basically.
I don't fake that. That was so.
I don't.
Deciding the game based off of something that happened.
I don't agree. Like, I think you can like do that type of thing, CJ.
No, because when I fake it, it's probably a little bit more overdramatic. But
all right. Watercolor. Who do you think the Mafia teams are? If it's me, and then if it's CJ.
Okay, so if it's you, okay, so if it's CJ, then it won't be Noah. It has to be who else? Who
don't? Oh yeah, because Noah doesn't. Noah wouldn't give real checks.
Or well, not Gilbert, because
Noah technically could have been Mafia and gave real checks. That would be funny.
I don't know. I don't think he does that. That's still like
it's stupid, but
that just makes it so he's waiting for Final 3 essentially, which I don't know if he plays.
The only thing that play does is sets up this exact scenario.
Yeah. So if it's you, Ryan, I think it's you, Noah, Colin maybe. Like the thing is, I voted on both Colin and Rob because I thought they were both independently scummy. So if Colin,
you didn't vote on Colin.
Oh wait, sorry. I was voting on Gilbert is essentially a vote on Colin. I think in that situation, you know.
Really? I disagree. I would have killed Colin. I wouldn't have killed
Gilbert. Whichever one of you is Mafia had killed the other one and brought me and Ian over instead.
See, that's the thing I was thinking about is like, why would Ryan not kill me? But the reason, because the only like other thing is if Noah was Mafia, people thought Noah was Mafia, it would have had to be Ryan, you know. So then Ryan wouldn't kill me. And that leads credence to you being Mafia, I think. Oh, him being Mafia and you being like Townie. Not you Townie, but just him being more Mafia. So I think if he was Mafia, there's no way he could kill me because he has to make it so that there's 2 worlds, and that wouldn't have been the case in there.
Alright, let's see.
And now if CJ is Mafia, honestly, he could be with killing folks, and he could be with anyone else. I don't think CJ's had any like meaningful interactions.
Really? Because my town reads day 1 didn't involve anybody who could possibly be on my team. I didn't say Rob.
Yeah, I legit just said that.
So do you think I'm just like not gonna give any of my partners town reads?
Maybe.
Yes, actually.
That's possible, and it doesn't really make
okay,
sense.
I give at least so when I'm Mafia, I give
my
partners.
I'm just gonna say that now.
and I bust the other one, or like semi bust. I don't really hard bust. And
that's like, a great strategy. So if you do that every game, and we find one of your partners, and we know you're Mafia, that means
Then
the
read the
other
other
partner you
two.
are town reading. You shouldn't use the same strategy of reading your partners every
Well, I
game.
haven't been Mafia in a long time, so
Yeah, I know. Just adapt to each
whatever.
other.
I think that that read is just like
But it's just
is
like
null.
my reads day one were Pope, Ian, and Halo as town, all confirmed.
How'd you get Halo Town day one of all days?
Not day one. It was
You
when he
said
had
day
his
one.
pseudo formal. I said
Okay.
no. I said
That
when,
was day
when I
two.
gave my reads, which
Yeah,
was
you
day
did.
two, and that was when
You said-
Halo had his
you
pseudo
did say day
formal.
one.
You did say day one.
It doesn't matter.
I never said day one
Semantics.
because I never gave reads day one.
I know,
Anyways.
and that's why we're confused, because you said day
I
one.
did not say day one. I said when I gave my reads.
Yeah, you said when I gave my reads day one, I had Pope, Halo, and
I did not
Ian.
say day one.
I'm looking at.
I said I'm giving.
Okay, this doesn't matter. Okay,
It
this
doesn't
doesn't.
matter. So why do you guys?
Formal water cooler.
My second water cooler.
I'm probably just
There's
gonna
a formal on water culture.
no accusation. Like but I'm gonna probably push this to vote. Like, I think CJ is probably the town here.
Okay, so see, that's like so hard because I think you are the town and CJ is the Mafia. So then, what do I do at this point? You know?
Just convince me. That's what a formal's for.
Okay, well, you basically said okay, I will.
Well, you can also try and convince me.
Okay.
The obvious town.
No, CJ. So I'm gonna go through what I've noticed from you, CJ, this game. So day one, you had that one interaction. I don't even really know like what it was. It was something to do with Limestone getting killed, I think. I didn't like actually view it. I didn't see it. And then that carry.
What coincidence? Your Mafia partner? No, I didn't see it either.
I don't even know how you. Okay. And then throughout each and every day, you did not give much. You did not give your reads really. Like you gave almost nothing. But the only reason why you made it this far was because of the interaction, which is strange because I think Mafia would probably have pushed on you at least one day to see if everyone was going to hold that read strong. Maybe just like one like tiny thing, maybe. Because it's like you didn't really do much that day, like any of the days. And then so that is why I think you're Mafia, CJ. Now, if I'm thinking of why Ryan could be Mafia, is the kill on Ian is like leaning him like towards I think him on Mafia because he would have to do that in order to not be the only one placed with Noah. And then other than that, I think Ryan's played like a really towny game. Like I had Ryan read like Light Town before the Noah reads came, like the Noah checks came out. So I don't know if anyone my interaction with Noah has not been like a partner. If anyone realized when he came out, I stated the reason why I didn't believe him. He green checked Halo, who I thought was Mafia. Honestly, I think Halo's when he gave his formal was a lot of weak reads. There were a lot of reads, which some people thought I guess was towny because that's why so many people got town read off him. But I think there were a lot of light reads and not like in-depth analysis of the game. And then I also town read Killing Folks, which was what Noah really wanted to kill. Which I thought Killing Folks was extremely towny. I don't know, like I voted on him, but I didn't like that's because I thought it was PoE at that point. So one thing, CJ, fuck, I don't even know. Like this is the problem with having one person declare that they want to kill me and the other person being the one I want to kill. Especially when it's CJ, like you said, Ryan, who just wants who armgresses a lot. My vote on Gilbert, I voted on Gilbert because we're going to kill Gilbert, Colin, and each one had equals scum.
Push or rescind?
I push.
10 seconds.
I advise you, Ryan, not to vote, and we can formal CJ.
If y'all would like to vote, we're voting in 3, 2, 1, vote. The game is over. Town is won.
Like, you guys outed. Like it was.
So it was an interesting game. So
I'm sorry, no, I couldn't carry the torch.
Keep the review.
Your
It's okay.
Mafia,
It's a hard game.
your Mafia team was Noah, Colin, and Waterculture. Your cop this game was Ziggy Wiggy, who night 0 checked Rolo. Night 1 had a red check on Noah. Your Vigi was Pope, who shot the shit out of Mafia Colin. Gilbert was your medic, who claimed PR, and y'all still lynched him for it.
He didn't claim.
Yeah, so Gilbert claimed PR, and I shouted, "I am willing to trade my life for this guy."
And Pope literally said it. Like Pope was just like,
You need,
Gilbert was PR.
You had to claim. I mean, you had to claim or you were gonna die.
Really good read on me, Pope, and a good catch on Ian. Partly for the wrong reasons, which made me do the whole. Oh,
I just want to say I played one game right for the first time in my life.
I also want to say Ian's
Mafia.
reads after day 2 were.
Get fucked, Mafia.
You had a better chance if you kept Halo alive.
If you think our town just
No. I instantly
Ian,
kill.
your
if he
reads
kills-
after
if
day
he keeps
2
me
were
alive, I instantly
perfect.
kill Noah.